And
we live?
We're live.
Oh, it was a swipe transition this week.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Ooh, hello.
Someone's getting fancy. Not only were we getting fancy, yeah. I mean, not only have we upgraded the transition game, we've updated our layout game as well.
We got a new Christina.
Yeah,
she's actually a vampire.
Yeah,
very scary.
Yeah, we needed a real vampire on the stream. You know, get that vamp representation going, but it was just taking too long for Christina to turn, so we had to get a replacement in until she's ready. But in all seriousness, Christina is ill tonight, so she won't be with us. But please enjoy this image of what was the name Jake coined for Vampstina? I think it is Zombstina, something like that. Yeah. So if we have any new people joining us, for those of you who've been around, you know that normally we have our faces and nameplates on the screen, but I have changed all of the information, so people have a little bit more of a rundown about the characters as well now. If you go down to the panels beneath the video, you'll see that there are images depicting us next to our characters, a little type-up of information about the characters, their race, class, subclass, a little bit of their general backstory, and then also links about or connecting to everyone's social profile channels. Nick's is in progress, so for those of you who are new and see someone here who isn't in the panels below, that is Nick. He is playing Belly Pop, the Dowar Bard of Spectacles. Besides that, eventually, I know I keep saying this, those panels will link you through to full biographies about each person and any link to articles or blog posts that they may write in the future on our website that is still in its web development phase, but so I promise you soon enough, with enough time spent, we'll be out to you all in due course. Besides that, I feel like I had something that I was going to remind the audience about. Oh, this is it. So initially we had planned to do special episodes, mainly charity specials, every 5, 10, 15, 25, whatever it may be, episodes. But with kind of like the time restrictions and also the extra special episode of us being in person on the 10th episode, we will be doing another episode of a charity special, not on the 15th episode, but on the 20th episode. So in about 6 weeks' time, we'll be doing a big charity special. We're going to draw up a list together of what charities each of us would like to see represented. We may internally decide on one, but if we can't decide amongst ourselves, we will open up a vote for everyone on the Discord to choose a charity that you would like to support. Each charity will eventually be gotten to, I'm sure, as each one gets kind of taken off the list. We'll do the next ones. But if you guys are interested and have a cause that you would particularly like to support, please do make suggestions in the Discord channels, or send one of us a private message on Discord, Twitter, Instagram, wherever you can find us, and we may put it in for consideration. So that's something to look forward to. I'm hoping we may be able to do something extra special, like get a couple of maybe a guest or two if we have absentees, or some sort of special one shot of some description. Okay, I think that's everything from me. Did anyone else want to notify the audience of anything that has occurred over the past week or will be happening in the future?
I think everyone in the chat is a beautiful, beautiful person. So continue to remember that.
The people were asking for more pie, James, so...
Someone else will have to pick up the mantle.
Yeah, well, it might be my turn to take a pie to the face, so we'll see. Alrighty. I think that is enough feeling things out, let's get the stream back underway. So, if we cast our minds back to the last session when we last met up, we had arrived back on board with our newest addition to the crew of the Artermis, none other than the previous employee of the bankrupt cartel's entertainment division, the Cirque de Glace, Bellypop Ranoir, a disaster artist, as some may dub him. But the spotlight was firmly fixed initially on Torque, due to the company that we had invited onto the ship from after our competition. None other than the, careful what word I use here, famous, infamous writer and reviewer, Volothamp Gadam, who I'm sure most of you are familiar with from his many books that he has written about different places, areas, things in Toril. But now he has found his way to Wildspace. The party prepared the table and cooked a meal for Volothamp that he gave 5 mugs out of 5, a glowing review for Torque's restaurant that was collected aboard the deck of the Artemis. We tried to pry some information from Volothamp concerning any inroads, spatial caravans or spelljamming acquisitions that we could potentially delve into in order to progress away from the Tears of the Moon and head to Capri in search of Large Luigi's missing recipe book. But as some of you may well know, Volothamp occasionally embellishes his own talents and thus had no leads. But at hearing the party's strife, our newest member brought forward a solution. Bellypop claims to know of a free spelljammer, one which had been dropped off on the Leyran spaceport by the Cirque de Glace on a previous trip. A decommissioned spelljammer.
Did we say free?
Well,
it's there.
I heard it was up
I
for
think
the
it was
taking.
implied, maybe not explicitly stated. Regardless, it was there for the taking.
A unguarded spelljammer.
Right, if only the party could find it. And so, we made flight through Wildspace back down to the outskirts of the Leyran spaceport, otherwise known to some locals as New Shan, where we touched down in a scrapyard, a refuse pile scattered over many acres and home to a single hovel, as well as the skeletons of worn-out ships, boats, and trains. Inside the hovel, which was, for all intensive purposes, impregnable, bar one incredibly glaring weakness, its open chimney. The party struggled to get inside until Bellypop, much like Santa Claus, dropped himself down the chute. This then led to him opening the front door, setting off an alarm spell, awakening the inhabitant of the house, a grisly old dwarf named Borf.
How did he
who
not
sported
hear me slamming into the door? I mean, of all things.
Look,
He's a heavy sleeper, man.
do not question the
DM.
mind of Borf.
Do not question the DM.
Look,
He had rags in his ears.
sometimes I have to jump on the bed to wake Christina up. So I've seen people sleep through quite literally anything. And Borf is clearly a heavy sleeper. If not for magical means, he probably would have never awoken. He would have been forever asleep. But you woke him. Borf
You should take Christina to the hospital if you can.
Grizzly old dwarf, missing his forearm, armless from the elbow down, but sporting a magical appendage which he mounts onto a bracket.
That doesn't work.
That, fortunately, seems to be malfunctioning. This is none other than Borf's battlefist.
9 out of 10 doctors suggest you get a new one.
Using the wit and guile of Dylan the villain, Praecordia managed to convince Borf with the help of Nightwing. I can't believe I'm saying this.
My trusty sidekick, Nightwing.
Belly
Nightwing or
Pop's
Darkwing?
alter ego.
It was the Darkwing.
Oh,
The
yes.
Darkwing, sorry.
Darkwing.
Peng. No. Oh.
No, you can't say that. He's
Here
just
comes-
the Darkwing.
Here comes
What's
the
a
mouse.
duck?
What's a duck? So they managed to convince Borf that they were here on cartel business and had come to reclaim the decommissioned Spelljammer. Borf, wholeheartedly believing this ruse, conceded that he would help them recover said Spelljammer, but first he had other means to attend to, most notably clearing out an infestation in one of the old craggy tunnels in the surface of the moon within Borf's barrier park. So the party obliged, a favor for a favor it seems, and made their way to the back of this old rusted lightning rail. In each car containing a horrid undead, firstly ghouls, followed by ghasts, and what is in the next car is about to be revealed.
Super ghouls. Super ghouls with lasers.
We find ourselves back with the party, progressing through the conductor's lightning rail.
Hell yeah. I mean,
Everybody hear the music?
hell yeah.
I mean, the audience, can you guys hear the music? That was one of our. We will make sure we have it not too loud and blaring, but also that you guys can enjoy it as well. So,
How's the music, chat? Are we good? There's a bit of a delay.
there's always a delay when it comes through to those guys. So, but we'll keep a lookout for it while we continue on. I'll watch it.
I see.
Sounds
Yes.
good.
Says that's good.
Yes.
Okay, wicked.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Okay. Let's
I will
get this underway.
I'll take. I think I'm currently in my greatsword mode, so I'm going to whoosh, pull it right back in, and we count 2 guns.
Okay.
Who's ready to head on?
I forgot about that voice.
I did too until like 2 minutes ago.
Oh, bloody hell, I couldn't see for a second there. That was scary.
Yeah, but I think we're good to go for the next little bit. Just be on
Yes,
your guard, friends.
it seems as though we are paused.
It feels.
I don't know
sticky.
what
I can't move very well.
I'm moving. All right.
Still smells
Up
like
into the
apple.
next. Oh, I love apple pie.
Did we make this adventures on railroad joke yet? I can't remember.
About 3 times already.
All right, just making sure.
All right, everyone. Let's see. Can anyone hear what's happening in the next room? So that way we can get prepared.
Okay. Roll you some perception checks. Anyone who is checking. I'll do it because I am good at percepting.
No diggity, we're going to have to talk about the voice.
Since when?
Says
What you
says
talking
Yue.
about?
I do not hear anything. I am prepared
Well,
to
hot
cast
damn.
Bless and then Sacred Flame, and then potentially a mixture of Guiding Bolt and or a healing spell. Cleric mode activated.
Damn.
Cleric mode activated.
UA is more talkative than ever.
Oh, we're all gonna be in trouble. We're all gonna be in trouble. Yeah.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Oh Lord.
Well, Tort, do you want to head up there? You're gonna fight from the flanks.
I can. I'll get up here.
I'm just saying, you're probably just gonna run up there if battle, starts. So.
Did you didn't hear anything?
No, I did not.
You sound like Eris.
111000.
I'm raring to go.
All right. Well,
I forget what was UA's villain name. It was like
Oh,
she was wearing tinfoil. I remember
Angel.
that.
It was Angel.
no, but it was tinfoil.
Angel.
I know, but I said it was tinfoil. She said it, Angel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm opening the door, I guess.
Okay.
Let's make Borf do it.
All right, you open the door to the next conjoining passage.
I'm gonna go over here and check and see if maybe there's a window or something. Is there anything over here?
There are no windows on the side of this carriage.
So these are freight cars.
They are clearly for carrying some sort of freight or cargo.
Is there like a freight door right here, like that we could slide open?
No, there is not. You believe that the freight, it had a trap door on the top, but this cavern has kind of collapsed down on top of it, blocking you from climbing on.
We might be able to actually squeeze around this cot over here.
Can I, Tort? Can't I just climb on the top of it? Is there room on top of from the ceiling to where this thing is?
That's what I just said. The ceiling has collapsed, so there is no way of climbing over these carriages unless you were to dig your way through.
I missed that because I was too busy thinking about climbing on top of it.
No, it was good. It was a good idea. It was a good idea. I didn't mean to shut it down before you asked.
Yeah, I was too busy thinking about it, so I was like, pray, maybe.
There's like a section we can just walk to the next car after this one.
Oh, all right.
Actually, quite convenient.
Okay. Do you want me to get in front of you?
Oh yes.
I need light.
Quite the struggle we're having with a door.
Well, we don't have to go through a cart.
Okay, so the party is squeezing through the gaps between the train cars. Don't do this at home, kids.
The cavern is less inviting.
And squeezing through the cap. Look, they're just doing everything they can to get off the rails.
Pray, real
Classic
quick.
cat in a cardboard box.
There's doors on both sides of the car.
Yes.
Even if we go around, if there's something in the other car, can't they just open the door behind us?
Well, I presume that they would just be undead and under specific orders or some such. I mean, if you want to go through, we can, but I figured that this is a way of us skipping over one card.
I don't know how undead work, so I'm confused.
Rob,
This method ensures we'll be attacked from both sides.
Yes.
You can roll me a religion check to see if you generally know anything about undead.
I got a 10.
A 10, which people can now see in the roll window. Aha. So we'll still announce it though for those of you who are watching for the podcast.
There we go.
Yeah, you are, the general information concerning undead, i.e., that they are creatures that have faced death and then been reanimated in some
Do they know
way,
how
shape,
to
or
open
form.
doors?
It depends on the type of undead. Some undead can just pass through solid objects. Some undead are so mindless that they potentially couldn't open a operable door. But other undead are incredibly intelligent.
We take the risk.
I say the others probably got in somehow. Maybe it was the door.
So
Last thing we want is a pincer attack. Yeah.
Alright, listen, I was just coming up with an idea. If we don't want to go down this idea, we can go back to the...
Maybe we can like bar the door or something.
Ryan, you might want to refresh your screen so that people can see where you guys are all arguing currently, because it's not showing up on stream, the movement of the tokens and stuff.
Maybe I went too far up.
I went too far. We've gone too far. We've broken Ryan's computer.
No, I was just going too far up. I was trying to...
But we can't. It's weird. We can't see the updated battle map on the stream.
I think you have a different window open, Ryan. I think you're capturing one and then you're playing on another is the issue.
I only have one in window. But
oh, well, the stream probably has just frozen. Technical difficulties. We will fix this as we play.
Well, I'll move to the no map for a second.
Okay.
And
still
in the meantime,
like that slide.
Hey Rob,
what's up?
So these doors, barring it is actually a pretty good idea. Is there like any kind of latch or something that we'd be able to like maybe put like a crowbar or something in?
So each one of these doors have like massive, heavy iron latches that you can like shift up and then pull outwards. So if you were to...
So they're latched from the outside.
Yeah, so if you were to like manage to jam something into the latch on the outside, you could potentially bar something in on the inside.
Well, now we're talking. Okay. I think I might be able to jam up the door on the other side if we want to go on to the next cart.
We should do this side first, and then walk around to the other side. So they're real trapped.
I will head over to the door, and can I use my thieves' tools to try to jam it up?
Sure, you can use your thieves' tools to try and tamper with the latch system and get it all stuck up in there.
Can I do it intelligently, or do I have to do it dexterously?
No, it has to be with dexterity.
Okay. Alright, I'll just roll it. Ooh.
Well, I mean, you'd add your again.
Efficiency.
One of these days, we're going to learn how Foundry works. So yeah, that's a 5 plus proficiency is what a +2, so 7.
Yeah, it's already in there.
What's your dex?
+2.
Yeah, so it's not in there. Should be another +2 on top of that.
Ooh.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
so it should be 7. That. But 7 is still terrible, and you snap one of your lockpicks.
Ooh. Well then.
Yikes.
How many do I have total?
There we go. We got the map working, everybody. What was that? I didn't catch that.
Does it make noise?
Yeah, it makes a very slight, like, clinking sound, like the sound of metal breaking, which rings through the tunnel.
Is there any subsequent sound from the interior of that cart?
No.
I mean, we've been arguing right outside the door, so I think if anything, that will draw them out.
I will slowly start to back away. Like, ooh, you never saw me. Nothing ever happened. And I'll convey to them, I'll be like, my bad.
My bad?
What do you mean, my bad?
I tried to use one of my locks, but it didn't work. my lockpicks, and I couldn't lock them in.
We just put a python in there. Like, here. I'll hand him one.
Can I try it with the python? Just sticking it in there? Wedging it in?
Yeah, you can roll me a athletics check to try and jam that python in there hard enough that
Maybe Torque should get up in there. Use some elbow grease.
Where am I going? I don't see well in the dark.
I'm sorry. Cleric mode. Reactivated, and she's going to cast light on you, Torque.
On me. Okay, so now I'm like
on you. Now you're
light.
glowing. You're an object.
All right.
I just objectified you.
I feel so used.
Literally. I'll give him a nice pat on the shoulder and give him some guidance.
Now you know how those pieces of meat feel.
Yeah. I'm... All right. I'll jam it in there.
All right, you jam it on in there. Roll me an athletics check.
I pat him on the shoulder and give him some guidance.
Give him some guidance. Yeah, that's about all.
That's...
God, wow. We are rolling like champions today, everybody.
We've got it in the bag, ladies. Let's just go through the door.
That's a mighty 7 total.
I take it all back. Let's just...
I'll respond.
Oh, you will respond?
We'll see what happens.
Here we go. There we go. So the show must go on. I'm not sure if all of this appears in the roll table for you, but I believe we've seen this ability in action once before. But maybe people could use a refresher, Nick, if you wouldn't mind reading the ability.
Yeah, so the way this works is that it's a reaction available on when anybody rolls a 1 or a 2. In this case, you rolled a 2, which allows you to roll on a... We set it up so that it rolls when I do it, but
yeah, just in case you rolled it for yourself, right? Or...
Right, but it would allow you to roll on a separate table, and anything basically better than a 1 or 2, and you're rolling with my Bardock Inspiration die. This costs me a die to do. Anything better than a 1 or 2 is going to be a pass check. We'll just keep it simple for now. It'll get more complicated later. A 1 or a 2 is going to be worse than a failed check. So like a failure with some sort of a ramification, like further ramification beyond a typical failure. So like whenever we do it, there's always a risk that it's going to be worse. But a lot of times it'll be better. In this case, you pass the check.
I trust you, Nick, as always.
So, you feel like you're jamming it in, and it's just like there's no purchase. But then Belly Pop like starts to. I don't know. Maybe do you want to describe how you do this, Nick, or would you like me to
I see him. I see him really struggling. Okay. He's just really. I can see the like. He wants it. He wants it so bad. You know. He wants that python in there. He wants to slide it right in, but it just won't. And so I put my flipper on his foot because he's like, he's up there. I'm still down on the cavern floor. I put my flipper on his foot, reach up there, and I look him right in the eyes, and I go, "I believe in you, Mr. Tor."
Thank you. It's a little too big to fit in there, but if you believe in me, I'll put it in.
You got this. Just give it a good old jam.
All right.
Jam it in.
All right, here we go. Jam it in.
Okay, and you jam it in, and you jam it in so hard that it doesn't just go into the the mechanism. It breaks through and is now like lodged between the two metal sheets on both sides of the door.
I feel like that was a very private moment.
No, we didn't
Pop
right here. A minute.
Belly Pop takes his flipper and wipes a tear away from his eye.
I did it, little duck.
All right.
What's a duck?
While they have fun with the relationship with that door, why don't you lead on, Borf?
All right.
Ducking around.
Off I go.
Oh, somebody has to take control of the puns around here this week.
Yeah.
Pun mode deactivated.
Alrighty. This looks narrow.
Aye. Oh, I mean, I've been eating a little bit too much butter, but I think I can get through there.
My head. Can you
Just think small. Think small.
can you
Torque.
push a little bit, Torque? I've
Yes,
been
here.
stuck.
Here.
You push, I pull.
I have some butter. Here, let's just slather
Like
it up
an
a little bit.
audible, like popping noise.
Yeah. Now your head is just greased up and covered and lathered in butter.
Two like red marks on either side of his head.
It's like it's like a cartoon. Your head like deformed and went like really tall and flat, and then you just like blew it back up by putting your thumb in your mouth.
Torque stops from like crouching down and stands all the way up, so he's as thin as he can get. Pop through.
Like a ballerina, just sidles his way through.
Tiptoe
Right.
through the tulips.
I know you and that door had some feelings for one another, but you must also interact with this door too, Mr. Torque.
Do you have one of those jammy
yes.
things?
Here you are, one jammy thing coming right up.
All right.
I'm gonna give Torque a Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. Bardic Inspiration. I'm guessing there's a guidance coming in from Gideon as well.
Oh my
God,
gosh.
Ryan.
Why are we rolling so bad?
It's worse because people can see it now. People can see your failure.
Look, a 1. I
It
got a 9
jinxed
and
us.
a 1, and then what is my Bardic Inspiration is a what?
A
D6.
D6.
It's
Like
a D6.
D6.
Just
if you get a 1.
keep in mind with my Bardic Inspirations, that same ability, the 1 or 2. If you have a Bardic Inspiration, you can use that too.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if you roll a 1 or a 2
While bardically inspired.
while
you can
having a
trigger.
Bardic Inspiration, you can.
I got a
use it.
1. So what do I do?
No.
You didn't roll a 1 or a 2.
Oh,
You didn't
No, it's
roll
a 1 or a 2 on the
a 1 or
initial
2 on the
roll.
D20.
All right, so
Yeah.
let's see. I have a 1, and
You just
a
use the die
12.
regular.
I have no.
It's
I have
11.
Oh,
James.
James.
It's trash. It's trash. It's not enough.
Oh, bad.
Even
I
with
remember
James's
the
bad
first time I
math.
math.
Yeah, you
So
totally fail. Once again, you're just trying to push it in, but the pre-motivational speech by the Dowar doesn't quite register in quite the same way that his reassuring foot pat did. And no matter how hard you huff and you puff, you actually bend the tip of the python and not manage to lodge it into the mechanism.
Here, Dylan. It didn't work. I think this one's broken.
Alright, do you need another jammy thing?
Do you want me to seal this bad boy up?
Well, I'm
Sure.
more of a dex
Wait,
agent than anything.
Your hand isn't going to, like, explode or something, is it?
No. Maybe.
Right?
And Borf is going to use his racial ability, Wards and Seals, which he does by spinning up his battlefist once again
Or the seals.
to cast Arcane Lock on the door.
Right.
There you go.
Oh, that's convenient.
Why didn't you
We
just do
only
it the
got
first
2
time?
more. We got one more.
I can only do it once.
We got one more carriage, and we've got the actual. What's the front of a choo-choo train called?
The engine.
Engine.
The tugger
That's it.
The
tugs
what?
everything else along.
Oh,
The tug.
The tugger tug. Tugger chug.
tugging pythons. All right.
That's what the sound comes from.
Yeah, tugging, pushing pythons in.
Just
Having
said
a
that
good
there
day.
wasn't really like a special caboose, you know? But
Oh, we might get there.
There's no.
the caboose is at the back. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize you couldn't have a front caboose.
No.
You're a cat.
You talking about a front butt?
Yep. Definitely am. All right,
Right.
what do you want me to do? You want me to open this door?
Sure, why not?
Should we try to hear if there's anything inside?
Did somebody say they need a cleric?
Yes.
You seem
Here
much
I go.
more robotic than normal. Maybe it's the tinfoil hat.
I rolled a 9 with guidance.
It's so
Mhm.
bad.
Here comes the D4. Well, at least that was a good roll. 13 total for UA. I hear a whooshing noise on the other side of the door.
Whooshing noise.
Whooshing, like whoosh, or like
Yes, like whoosh, whoosh.
like someone mopping.
No, like more of a whoosh.
Like something flapping its wings.
No, like a whoosh.
Like someone
Like there's
twirling
some
a
water.
cape around themselves.
No, like air, whooshing.
Well, air can't hurt us.
I don't believe in air hurting anybody.
I don't believe in air.
There we go. Uh-oh, that looks like very angry air.
Shut the door.
Yeah.
Shut the door. Shut the door.
Shut the door! Too late.
Hold
I
the
don't
door.
think
Hold the door.
I don't think that's
Hold
gonna
the
help.
door.
Okay, and
Remember
For
what
those
I
of
said
you
about some undead
let's see.
being able to go through doors?
I think we can talk it out.
I would like everybody to roll for initiative as 3 dark, ghostly figures stare at you with spectral, glowing eyes. Okie dokie. Let me switch to the battle music. Where's my...
Why is
Here we go.
like Narsil on the ground in here? Like, what the heck's going on?
There's a giant sword that is shattered inside that carriage. Good catch, James. Alright, I must roll initiative now.
Where's Aragorn?
No, don't.
Oh
no.
my goodness!
We don't talk about Aragorn
Where's
on the stream.
Aragorn? Rob.
We don't talk about Aragorn on the stream.
Oh,
Thank
I
you.
should have put that picture in the box.
No! Don't you dare.
Christina,
Alrighty.
quick, send it to me.
No, James, you're up.
Oh, what do I do here?
Rob's waiting to get back to London so he can control the stream and I don't do anything like that.
That's it. I'm in danger. I'm in so much danger.
I
with you
am
in charge.
going to cast Super Hot Beam at these 3 spectral figures.
So I'm assuming
One
these are
for
like
each of
roll-up
them.
doors or something like that. That's why it's so big. Is that what they are? Is that how we're trying to envision them?
No, they're like kind of like vault latched doors,
Okay.
right? Like huge bars that you clunk down and then throw open. All right, so Hurty Fire Beam or whatever you called it,
Super Hot Ray.
Super Hot Ray,
One
course.
for each of them.
1 for each of them.
So
Oh.
only the first one gets hit.
A bad
Wait.
9 and an 8 on
Well, I
the
did have sickness apparently, but
Well, that no good feel
Yeah.
rate or whatever you call it.
But only 1 hit with a nice 6 damage
Okay, so
on the first guy.
will take 6 damage, but only a slight amount of the fire actually
Oh no!
manages to burn away the wispy black incorporeal essence of the wraith.
They're resistant.
They are resistant.
Oh, I'm backing away. Goodbye.
Hide in a corner.
Yes.
Okay. Gideon, you're up. Giddy on up.
Alright, Giddy on up. Hearing that they are resistant, that's actually good to know. I'm gonna change the setting on my gun. Cause I where I am, I can't quite see them. But I'm going to, instead of using fire damage, we're gonna go with ice damage. And let me ping that ability.
Here we go. Gideon's
Alright,
going to show
where
off
you
how he
at?
does so.
Is this like a bonus action thing?
It's a bonus action, yeah.
Cool.
Well, actually, I believe when he loads this particular crystal, yeah, here we go. When you hit a creature using your thalmic weapon, you can deal extra elemental damage. Acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage, your choice, to the target equal to your proficiency bonus. Once on each of your turns when you hit with your thalmic weapon. Other creatures within 5 feet of the target also take the extra damage. So there you go. Gideon takes a shot and is dealing cold damage, I believe you quoted.
Yeah, but I'm going to have to move because where I am can't quite see him. So I'm going to do a super awesome, like, jumping, like, to the side and shooting while I'm going. So we're moving. 5, 10, 15, 20. About right here.
That would be more than 20 because you would have moved through these 2 spaces at least. So you would only be able to get to here. I think you moved me
while I was moving.
I know, but even if you, like, the only spaces that were available were difficult terrain, so you would be here if you wanted to move in, or you could be in this space. Either filled with people or filled with giant metal walls.
I'm gonna go right here. So let's move. And I'm gonna take a shot at the one right in front of me.
Okay.
So let's go. And I said cold damage this time around. Oh!
Okay. Luckily, Chaos, thanks to its beautiful status as an infused weapon, is magical, meaning that the piercing damage deals full critical damage to the creature. But even though the weapon is magical and you rolled a critical hit, the cold is still reduced to half.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, so the bullet hits the enemy and actually catches onto its incorporeal essence as though it hit a solid target, and the pellet then explodes into ice, but the ice kind of radiates out from its body and doesn't seem to actually stick to the undead essence.
Well, hot diggity. And now bonus action, I will take a shot with Ruin.
You use your bonus action to change the...
No, it's a part of his attack. So he gets, whenever he makes the attack, he gets to choose what type it is. But he makes.
I just go with fire, but yeah.
Normally, yeah. He also has other things that he can do, but he's being very conservative on that. Here we go.
Show us your shit.
Yeah, show us all your abilities. That will do 0 damage, even though it hits, because it's reduced to half. Because Ruin is not magical, and it's resistant to all magical damage, non-magical damage. That is. Okay, is that your turn?
That's me. Yep.
Alrighty. The front-facing Wraith will fly forward and attack the creature that has dealt it the most grievous blow that it has received so far, i.e. Gideon Valiers, and reach out to attempt to lay a spectral, ghostly hand on your person.
Gross.
Gross. I would like you to take a hit. I don't know why this isn't set up to just roll. That's my B. I will roll an attack roll. But if it hits, this is going to hurt. A 9, which
it does not
luckily
hit.
For you, misses. Okay, Torque, you're up.
I'll go up and I'm going to smack it with my mithril meat cleaver for a 25 for 10.
Luckily, the mithril meat cleaver is made of magical resources, and thus is magical, dealing maximum damage. 10. I know that the roll says piercing, but it's slashing.
Yeah, I need to fix that at some point. I think it's because I had
cut off
short sword thing.
A portion of its insubstantial form, like you were cutting through a fillet of fish.
And then backhand it with my spatula.
Okay, and spins around with the offhand, spanks it with a spatula, which is not magical, for 7 piercing, reduced to 3. There you go. Does that end your turn?
Gideon. Yes, that'll end my turn. That's all I can do.
Okay.
So we got to get him a magical spatula?
Yeah, essentially. All right, the second Wraith, furthest from the back, will also float forth and attack Gideon. Here we go, Gideon. It's your lucky day, apparently. Another life drain attempt. 1d20 plus 6 for 10. Gideon, you are getting supremely lucky so far. I rolled a 4. Okay, so he reaches forward, and Gideon, once again, you kind of like step back and furl your duster in the way of the oncoming attack, grabs a hold of your coat, and not much else. Okay, at this point, you hear a clattering against the door behind you. Let me just quickly roll this privately.
That's not fair.
So a loud clattering, but nothing else. Oh, I think we got company from behind.
That's what I thought we would do.
A second loud crash. But once again, the door does not shift. This is what I do.
Didn't they not know the doors around here are tough to break down?
That's right. Especially when Borf's around. Alright. Borf. Borf. Borf is going to attempt to cast a spell. You ready? Ready for another one of Borf's wild rides?
Borf the door.
Yeah. Unless it's gonna hurt us. Then I'm not ready.
It's time to supercharge! And he twists a nodule on his fist, and you watch as the fist once again lights up with this tesseract that ebbs purple and blue. Time to roll a d20 to determine whether this is good or bad. And he fails.
Oh no.
It fizzes out. No! What are you doing? And he wastes his attempt to cast the haste spell.
Ah.
So
Oh, that would have been dope.
another fail for Borf.
Was he casting out himself?
Yeah, he was going to cast on himself.
So he just gets to waste then 2 actions a turn after that?
Yes. Yes, exactly.
Okay.
All right, Belly Pop, you're up.
Can I see... the vision here says I can see the creature.
Yes, if you can see them on the map, then you can see them for all intensive purposes.
And there's no way for me to realistically get across all this group. Right?
I think with your maximum movement, you could just get there.
I could just...
But you would provoke an opportunity attack from this Wraith in doing so, unless you disengaged.
Got it. Okay. Doesn't leave me a lot of good options here. Alright, then I will, we will just cast a Vicious Mockery and save our spell slots.
What's he got this week?
And he is he's a Wispy Wailer.
A Wispy Wailer. Okay.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Well, I rolled a crit. So that is a pass on the Wraith's part. Yes. I enjoy both wisping and wailing.
They're also talkative.
I mean, they understand. You got a bonus action in your belly pop?
No.
No. Is that end your turn?
It does.
Okay. The third and final Wraith, if I can... Initiative has... Oh, I may have touched that a couple times too many. It might jump forward at some point, but we'll just keep going until it does. Floats forward into Torque's sphere of influence and will attempt to grab a hold of some of his fur.
He's going to try to grab me?
He's going to try and grab you.
No, I don't allow that. He didn't ask permission.
I don't allow. Yeah, well, this is why undead are awful, because they never ask for permission for these kinds of things. Here we go. A 11, because I'm rolling as badly as the players tonight. Apparently,
right. At least it's all across the board.
Unless my name is Justin and I'm in combat, no one's rolling massively well. Alrighty, that will end my Wraith's turn as you reject the advances of the touchy Wraith.
Leave me alone.
Yue, it is time to cast Bless. Yue is going to cast Bless. Also, it's not been 10 minutes yet, so she has still got her spiritual weapon somewhere around here.
Just dragging it
Actually, I
along.
think you guys definitely spent more than 10 minutes walking around the caves
shoving
and
pythons
locking up
in
doors.
there.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's gone. So I will cast Bless at first level, just to conserve some spell
pitons.
slots. Pitons.
Pittons.
And she can't, I believe, cast it on Precordium because she can't
hiding.
see him. Well, she can because you don't need to see someone. But she thinks it best to cast on. Is it better to cast? Borf never does anything because he sucks.
I mean, I do 2-hit things.
I know, but I don't know if I. Okay, it's Medary, but I will cast it on you as well. And on Gideon.
Metairie.
So that is those three. Yeah, can't actually see him, but the spell doesn't say that that's a condition of the spell, so I will do it. Okay. Be blessed by Shu Cha's grace. May her mastery embrace you.
Shu Cha?
That ends my turn. Precordium.
What the heck is Shuja?
That is my god.
What is she talking
you,
about?
have never said that before.
I think she sneezed.
Whoops.
Bless you.
Whoa.
Is this a UA episode?
Don't do this
Robotic
to me.
UA episode.
Don't do this to me.
I would like to shocking grasp this this guy right here.
That's a wraith.
That
Yeah,
guy
he's-
right there.
Still a guy.
18.
Oh yeah, that's a good roll. So 18 plus the bless. That's really good. So that was what, a 4 on the bless. For an 18, 7 lightning damage.
I'm giving you the tingle tickle.
The tingle tickle.
18 and 19.
It just sounds like a illegal maneuver.
And then I'm moving back.
So when you try to grab a hold of him with your hand, your hand actually passes through him, and only the diffuse from your fist manages to actually electrify the creature, dealing half
Yes, but
damage
does
once
he
again.
laugh? As I tickle him.
Not funny.
I thought it was funny.
Gideon, you're on.
Not funny, didn't laugh.
All
worst.
right, so first off, bonus action, take my pistol, fling it in the air, come back down as a great sword. So we're switching over, and we're going to, let's do this lightningly. So, yeah. Instead of fire, it's lightning for, ooh, yeah.
30, 20.
Yeah. Okay. So 20 will definitely hit. I believe the bless added a +4 bonus to that as well. Bless doing its thing. Again, the magical thalmic weapon deals full slashing damage, but only partial lightning damage for 1 lightning.
And I do
Oh, they're
want it to
resistant
spread
to lightning too?
Yep.
Oh,
Ooh.
What the heck?
What the heck?
I can't do anything in this fight.
I do want to use the feature on my weapon and have the extra damage go to the other 2 enemies as well.
Okay.
I'll ping it again if need be.
Yeah, ping it for me one more time. I believe it's if you use it, it actually hits everyone within 5 feet of the creature. So hit you.
Oh, everyone.
Yeah,
Oh.
Oh, it's
that's
a
me,
shotgun.
Gideon. And
Yeah,
Borf.
that will hit Borf as well. You have to be careful
You
with
know-
that.
Do
That's
it.
the downside
you-
of it.
Do it.
Nick.
They're only
The
taking half
anti-
damage.
Yeah, they're only taking half, so...
You're
I
doing more
might-
damage to your friends than them. Yeah.
let's take that one back, but at least we hit that dude over there. And that's my turn.
Ready. How dare you slice me? Gideon, you're gonna once again be the recipient of a bad touch. Let's see if it comes off this time around. Oh, there's the big roll.
Baby, ain't
Yeah, that's
Nothing
bad
but
touch.
mammal. Thank you. Do it again now. 4d8 plus 3.
My wife can sing the entire song.
Proud of
Go
your wife.
40.
These guys are nasty.
Oh,
Is it too late to 21
Is it too late
damage.
it's too late to react, right?
Yeah, it would be at this
Okay.
point.
All right.
Yeah, it like you can do it
Really
before I start rolling the
Yeah.
dice in future, you know.
In theory, I wouldn't know how devastating this attack is.
Until you've seen it once, unless
Yeah.
you rolled. Remember, you can always roll a free, like, intelligence check if you want to, but I know that
anyone
you probably...
else, but not me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you wouldn't role play it that way. Okay, roll me a Constitution saving throw, please, Gideon, or have your hit point maximum reduced by an amount equal to the damage taken.
Oh, yeah, here you go. Con save?
Con save, please.
Come through.
No.
Did the bless roll on that? It did. So that was a 6 and a 1, making 10 on the con save, reducing Gideon's maximum hit points by 21
Oh
points.
my goodness.
Gideon, everyone else watches as your body starts to drain. Your the perkiness in your skin turns grey. Your hair becomes brittle, and your eyes yellow and turn bloodshot.
Gideon looks like that git that was hanging around with us and never ate.
Zorex, is that you? All right, Gideon.
I'm
not
imagining
feeling too well,
Rose
guys.
sucking something dry.
Don't feel too good, Mr. Torque.
Talk, you're up.
Well, that's the one that hit my friend, so I will come at him with my mithril cleaver for a 20 for 9 damage.
Okay, 20 for 9 damage, goes all the way through. It's nice.
And he's still standing. He's still standing, so I will backhand him with the spatula.
Okay. Oh, what did I do there? I think I may have accidentally applied damage to someone with a misclick. Check your hit points, Ryan, just in case. I may have dealt.
I don't remember what I had.
Yeah, I
No, I think I'm
accidentally
right.
dealt 1 damage to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry. Oopsie
now I have
doopsies.
7.
Oopsie poopsies.
No,
All right.
hold on.
So that second attack also hits, but once again for half damage, dealing a big ol' 6 piercing, halved for 3. All right, that wispy wraith is now becoming more and more unstable. Its form flickering and stretching, struggling to stay together.
If I just move here, I won't get an opportunity attack, right?
No, and you can move through their space because they're incorporeal, meaning that you just pass through them. Normally, you wouldn't be able to move through those creatures' spaces diagonally when they're side by side.
But that gets the other guy right there as well. But I don't care. I'm moving over here.
Okay. All right, Torque attempts to single himself out for attacks. Are you trying to draw their attacks?
No, I just want to get on the other side because he's not dead, and I think I need a better angle.
Okay. So you do not draw the attack, so I will roll a d4 to determine whether Gideon or Torque is the subject of this attack.
But
one
at
or
least
two
now he
is
has a
Gideon.
50-50 chance.
Yes, you Gideon. This might get bad really quick.
Yeah.
Here we go.
What we got?
D20 plus 6. We'll roll for 14.
Oh,
That's a
Jesus
20,
Christ.
30.
Are you shield?
He shields. Increasing your AC to a 21. Just enough
Let's
to
go.
avoid an
Let's
attack
go.
that was most likely going to be fatal. That was some squeaky bum time right there. Alrighty.
Bet you couldn't even shit a grease BB right now,
Once again, a loud bang against the door
Oh, you rolled
this
that one
one.
publicly.
bursts through.
Right.
A ghast wisping with shadow and smoke stands in the now open doorway, and beside him is a second host. Stay on the rails, kids. Alrighty. He will move up and make an attack against one of these 3 randomly determined targets. A D3, UA 1, Gideon 2, Borf 3. Oh, you're just not getting the luck to take.
As soon as you said I was getting lucky, that jinxed me right there.
I did it. I turned the rolling module on.
Where's Prey right now?
I'm around the corner.
He's hiding around the corner where
Down
he's
on the corner.
supposedly safe. Oh boy. You ready?
Sure, why not?
He wrenches forward with his shadowy claws. And the 23 will beat the shield. Shatters through and rips into your flesh, Gideon,
I'm going to
knocking
react
you.
to that one. I'm going to react to that one.
Okay.
Thank you.
Here we go. Here comes the reaction.
Yeah, so we will reaction. How did I... What? Where is everything in my spellbook?
Oh, this is not good.
Not at all.
Robotic
Here
UA,
comes-
do you please have a healing word saved?
Hey, Rob, can you look at my spellbook real quick?
Yeah, 1 second. Spellbook.
Oh,
Yeah, it's in your
there
first
we go.
level.
Yeah,
It's in your first levels. It's just not in alphabetical order for some reason. Okay. Here comes the spell that
Where
is the
is
best
it?
spell.
Here comes
I
the hot
used the
step.
spell. Yeah, I used the spell last session, and now
It's beneath Dissonant Whispers on your spellbook.
there.
No,
We go.
On,
There you go.
on this system, you can actually put it in a hotbar at the bottom. Like if
You
were-
can. Foundry
I don't know if
sponsor us.
you've
We
ever
love you.
played a caster, but I'm not gonna put every spell on the hotbar.
That's
Listen,
true.
as
Well, I mean, you have like 5 different hotbars, which is pretty cool.
I was a warlock in World of Warcraft. All right, I know what I gotta do.
So, okay. I thought you were saying
Yeah.
D&D.
Yeah.
So
well,
yeah,
D&D,
so
I only
Eldritch,
have two-
well, that makes
And so
more
it's
sense.
Eldritch
D&D.
Blast.
You're not a
Eldritch
caster.
Blast. Eldritch Blast.
And Gideon, that brings the attack down to 20 on the roll, protecting you from
Serious?
the attack. Yep, by 1. Okay, so as it's like bursting through the shield, belly pop. How do you stop? How do you magically embolden the shield to stop it from breaking underneath this force?
I have a little like tube of lighter fluid that I squirt out, and I try to make sparks to like light it. I don't know if it works, but that's what I do.
Okay, yeah. So the sparks come out, and they magically infuse into the shield, reinforcing it, sinking into the claws, which causes the ghast to recoil.
It's really cool and super cheesy, and you're so inspired afterwards.
Here we go.
Gideon
Shadow
gets
Ghast
the,
Appreciated. Then
Gideon
attempts
gets
to
the
bite.
advantage.
Oh, so you're giving him the advantage from Silvery Barbs as well. I don't know why
Yeah.
this isn't rolling an attack, but I will change that really quickly. Sometimes these sheets don't import over so well from D&D Beyond. No one's fault. It just is how it is. A D20 plus 8 for 19. Ting! And the second attack deflects as well, Gideon. Look at you, holding on by the skin of your teeth.
Come through, belly pop. Thank you.
Oh,
Borf, one time.
what a quit
Wanted to rag
what
on me for taking a good
Oh, wait a minute.
spell.
He can't do anything. Can
He would be dead.
a
No.
quit.
Rag on you.
He never even cast a spell.
Yeah, he failed casting the spell, so it didn't cause him to slow down. We're right in the thick of it now, boys. This is where it gets exciting. Go battlefist!
That's stupid. It's gonna malfunction.
It's worked
again.
once, right? Once so far.
for 40
Once.
damage.
It
Totally
did some
fucking.
crazy damage, and then it hasn't done anything else.
I could have saved Gideon from that Constitution saving throw, and I completely forgot.
Oh, does he have the reaction?
He has Flash of Genius.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. All right, retroactively, because this is just me being a bad DM, you get +4 on that, and you would have your hit point maximum wouldn't have been lowered, which makes things less tense, but still not good.
Okay.
So
Cool. Thanks.
I mean, what can Borf do in this situation? I am assisting your player agency. I really don't have much to get us out of this sticky situation. Don't get Poo Daddy in here, please. I'll be in trouble. A D20 to cast web again.
Swear.
Hey, I passed. So he
What's
casts
Web gonna
web.
do? They're
I'm
gonna
gonna
fly through stuff.
I'm gonna stick these ghasts down.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna at least limit the enemies on one side.
No, I
Is
can't
this
use.
little gas flaming webs?
Oh, it's on me.
No, I'm moving it. And also,
Okay.
it connects between points, so it will be inside the train cart. I don't know why it's weird. I'm going to cast it again, just to get the template coming out properly. Here we go. Apologies. I promise I know what I'm doing with this
I feel
system.
like we're in a vampire rave.
There we go. And this will cause dexterity saving throws on their parts, but also a third unseen creature.
Oh no! No!
Okay. One fail is now entangled in the
This one's
web.
gonna come out the other side, belly pop. Watch out! It's gonna come around.
I know that technically I'm supposed to do that on the start of their turns, but I'm assuming they're
This
gonna
is
start
not good.
No, it can't come out the other side because that python. We did a whole thing, Rob. If it comes out the other side, what about our thing?
Belly pop, you're up.
What about our special moment, Rob?
You're ruining our player agency and our
I'm not.
relationship.
Hey, well, we'll see where he comes.
That gave us both +1 bond.
Borf is also going to move forward to try and kite some of these attacks. Hit me! You bastards. Alright, Belly Pop, you're up.
Precordium, I don't know where you are, but when I die, just know it was your fault!
I don't know whoever this Precordium is, but he sounds like a real dick.
I meant Dylan!
What is this? Are you just shouting that, or is this creating some magical effect?
No, I am shouting at Precordium because I'm
Okay.
for my life.
Good.
He's just angry.
He's just letting it out. Also, I wouldn't have moved because I just realized I would have provoked opportunity attacks.
I'm sorry, Gideon. It really just is not advantageous to heal you.
It is what it is.
Oh, yeah. Giddy up, whatever your name is.
Diggity.
All right.
No,
maybe we
oh,
don't mind
diggity.
if he dies with that voice going on.
Dang. Dang.
Damn. My punishment will be he'll make another character that sounds exactly like that.
I don't think he
know.
wants to do that for forever. That's a long time.
I got time.
Now you're getting close to the guy, the old pervert from
Towley.
Excuse me.
Oh,
wait.
no. Yeah, it's Ivor.
Ooh, do...
I got some popsicles down in the basement.
What does this penguin do, Nick? I need to know.
What does the intelligence on undead look like? These talked. They talked. Okay.
They talked.
Yeah. I'm going to try to hit... I'm trying to figure out why Tasha's wouldn't work here. I'm going to cast a Tasha's Hideous Laughter at this one. The farther one that is less damaged.
On the floating, hovering, incorporeal creature.
Yeah, this is not a... There's no charm in this spell, right?
No, but the effect is that it knocks them prone.
Yeah, but they're not able to do stuff because they're...
Can't they still become They can become incapacitated without being prone, right? Those two conditions are...
Yes,
not-
exactly. They can be incapacitated, but the prone effect will not. So if you were planning on that might be something that your character would think about.
Well, I wouldn't think about anything.
I don't think I do.
I just think that these are more dangerous. in my head.
Yeah.
So I would rather take one of the one of them off the board if I can.
Okay. Here we go. What's your joke? It didn't like it, whatever it was, but just tell it for posterity's sake.
No joke. Only when it wins.
Only when I win. God, this is the man who lives and dies on the sword of D&D is not about winning.
Hip hop.
Yeah, I don't care. Rob, the truth is that I don't have enough content. Okay.
Okay.
Just
right.
so much.
Whatever.
So much content.
You didn't have to admit that to the audience.
It's all right. But peek behind the curtains. I'm just an idiot.
I'm a hack.
I'm a hack. Yeah, that's the truth.
All right. Any bonus actions?
No.
It's a good
Everybody's
idea.
up.
I like the idea.
Yeah. Everybody's up, so no bonus actions. Oh, and I
Okay.
don't have another spell anyway. Yeah.
All right. Talk. Dinner's up. Here we go. +6.
Oh, it was almost a 1.
It was 25, 2 hit, life drain, 48, +3.
All right. Well.
Oh god, and I rolled so high. 26 damage.
Come on.
Roll me a con save. That's a pass.
All right.
It was a +3 on the bless. Thank God for bless, because that would have been a fail otherwise.
It was a 16. It was cocked. The dice was cocked. I want to reroll.
No. No rerolling on the
don't
virtual
need it
tabletop.
anyways. All right, so I take. Did I take half?
No, you just you don't have your hit points reduced by
So
their
I still
attack.
take
So.
the damage.
Oh yeah, you take all that damage.
All right. How do I? It won't let me click it to. Apply my damage. I didn't. I'm near. Torque is hurting.
Yeah.
I don't feel so good.
Don't worry, Talk. I'll pick you up if you go down.
I'm really heavy though, UA.
Not literally.
Oh.
You'll have to stand up on your own. Here we go. I'm casting. I'm not casting. I'm doing something really clever. Shucha, banish these undead. Turn them away from us.
Good.
And she
waited
is going to
until-
channel divinity. Turn undead. Hey, I wanted to get as many as possible. Okay, so all of these, even the unseen, are in the 30-foot area of UA's turn undead. I believe the DC for her turn undead is, let me check, her
14?
DC is 14. Now, the issue is here that the Shadow Ghasts do have turn... No, they don't. Regular Ghasts do, but Shadow Ghasts do not have turn resistance, so that's really good news. Neither does Wraiths, so we will just roll flat wisdom checks, or wisdom saving throws. What did we get? That is a lot of fails. In fact, all of them fail and are turned by the cleric.
The rolls saved us that time.
RNGesus came through.
I mean, I rolled fairly average, but it just, they rolled just beneath the threshold, almost all of them.
13, 10, 11, 5, 8, and a 3.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So they are frightened, and they must use their turns attempting to flee away from the cleric at the safest route available.
That might be the most clutch move we've had this whole campaign.
You're welcome. I wish Christina was here to do that, because we were talking all week about how turn undead's really useful in this section, because she was like, aren't I supposed to be really good against undead? I'm like, yes, you are.
Splash them with holy water.
That's it. The power of
super
shoot
circle with
jar.
holy water.
Pew pew. You're gonna have to make one of those, Gideon. Make your guns shoot holy water. That will. So that is UA's full
what do
just
you got,
action.
Well, these ones that are backing up, they're going to back up into a door that cannot be opened. Right, Rob? That's what's going to happen?
Yes, they are.
Because we sealed that door so well.
Indeed, they are going to be stuck in there, dancing around, because that's
in the
what they do
fiery
if they can't move.
flames. Wait a minute. In the fiery flames of the web?
The web's not on fire yet.
Fire. Yeah.
Yet. It could be.
But if they take any damage, it stops the
Okay.
turn, right?
So, yes, they immediately come to and are no longer frightened. So you're going to have to pick your battles wisely here. Alrighty, so the Shadowghast that was hiding amongst the cargo hold to the southwest stands up as it's like slinking across the floor and runs away screaming. "Ah! Ah!" And once he gets to the end of the cargo hold, he will start like jumping around, dodging. "Oh, stay away! Stay away!"
Does he get a save at the end of his turn?
No.
No. Okay.
Oh, so they're just scared.
They last for a
is it
minute. Yep,
Yeah.
they have to keep running away for a minute. Pretty good.
Okay.
Most clutch.
Mhm.
I don't want
Did he
to
have
wait.
enough movement to get out of the web? I can't see.
Yeah, he had 25 feet of movement through the web to get to there.
Gotcha,
So he
okay.
used like 20 feet of movement, but it cost him 25 from moving through the web.
I don't want to wake one of these. I don't really want to wake anybody. Actually, so this guy isn't restrained by the web, right?
No, he is not.
So
But the web
I'm
is still
actually-
difficult terrain while he's in it.
Yeah, but what I'm gonna do, they can't take reactions, right? When
No,
they're...
they cannot take reactions while they're turned.
So I'm gonna aim for this guy because if I wake him up, he won't be able to get to Gideon, and we can just start picking them one by one.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do a Scorching Ray on him, all three, which will ignite the fire underneath him, I believe. The webs, or
Yeah, I'm going to say it does, even if it mechanically shouldn't, typically. Okay, so I will set a area of flame beneath him. I'll just mark out a little area. The way I run fire typically on flammable areas is that this is a house rule. This is not an official rule, but I think it makes for more realistic fire and also makes fire incredibly deadly, as many of my groups will know from when they've ignorantly set whole forests on fire and burn themselves alive. Is that it starts from the source and then each turn it spreads one square wider. So like incrementally it gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
wait, but it wouldn't spread to Borf, right? Because he's not.
No.
on a
It will not
flammable thing.
spread
Okay.
to an unflammable surface.
Okay.
The thing is, I think that the way that web typically works is you set a part of it on fire and all of it sets on fire, right?
Yeah.
But you do not want to wake up the one who's restrained, right?
Yeah.
You want to just put it on the one right now.
Yeah.
And you know that that's one of my house rules, so I assume that's
Yeah.
why you do.
Mhm.
Okay, so we'll get some flames going on him. And deal. How much damage do you hit him? I believe twice.
Twice for the 3 and the 8, and then at the start of his turn, he'll take 2d4.
Okay, 3 followed by 8, and then the 14 will miss. Okay, he is on fire. The fire snaps him out of his dread. I will clean your bones with my forked tongue.
Try me! And I step right up to his face.
Damn. Gideon.
Alright, so they can't take reactions, you say?
Oh, why did he?
Because they're all frightened?
Whoa!
Hand away.
He just glitched across the screen. Yeah,
Yes.
they can't take reactions because they are currently turned.
I'm gonna do it. I am going to attack this one right here. And are we doing flanking?
We are
Yeah.
doing house rules +2 flanking. We are not doing advantage flanking.
Oh, I didn't know we were
Okay.
doing house rules. Oh, well, I should have been doing that before. Sorry.
In that case, let's go.
Doesn't always offer a significant advantage. Okay, that will most certainly hit. 22 plus the flanking 24. Will deal 10 slashing damage. You
And
cut.
I was gonna do acid damage. That's different.
Okay, if you do acid damage, it's going to hit everyone within 5 feet.
Yeah.
No. Dang it. Can't do
No.
that.
Mhm.
Well, I just meant like
Please
the
don't.
original attack, because I thought it was the... Yeah.
No,
I thought it was.
It does
if I didn't-
damage
okay.
everything with 5 feet, which is why reach and ranged weapons are good with that particular crystal. Okay, so a 10 on the slashing damage. You sever him in half, and then the wisping halves begin to disincorporate and osmosize away into nothingness.
Great. That was a gamble, because if that didn't kill him, I would be screwed. But with that, I'm going to move a little bit. I hope you don't mind. Might be difficult terrain. Let's see.
So that's 10, 15, 20 to there.
Yeah, I'm going to move right there.
25.
Then,
25. Yep.
And then bonus action, switch over to guns, and that's my turn.
Okay. Talk.
I don't know that Torque knows what UA did.
You do see that they are terrified.
Oh, okay.
That much is clear. They are wailing and they look like they're about to run away. And they're paying
Mr.
you no
Dillon,
attention.
do I kill it?
It will hit you back.
Oh. But they've been hitting me the whole time.
Yeah, but they won't hit you anymore if you don't hit them.
Oh. All right. Well, do I come to you then?
Sure. Or you could just like start a fight with one of them over there if you want.
I don't feel so good.
Alright, yeah, probably not then.
I guess I can move over here.
Maybe take like start dodging and diving.
Dodge. Yeah. Dip.
I want it to be known that I believe episode 12 is now called Diners, Docks, and Dives. Just for your pleasure.
Fired. You're fired.
I liked it.
Should I hit this
Get
one?
all
Then?
flamey.
Can I hit this one?
Sure.
All right.
It'll hit you back.
Oh, I don't want to get hit back.
Okay, then maybe you just stand there.
All right. I'm just gonna get. I'm just gonna take a defensive stance here.
Okay.
And that's all I can
Dodge?
do. I'll dodge. I'll take the dodge.
Do a dodge. Okay. So the wraiths are going to fly away in fear. And they pass through the door to the northeast.
Oh no.
No, there's people back there.
Oh, there's a. Oh no.
Okay. So Shadowgast that's been reactivated takes 2d4 fire damage on its turn. Which rolls out to 7.
Ooh,
Pretty good damage.
come and get
Then
some.
Turn his claws on Praecordium. How dare you? Multi-attack. Claw. Let's see if this goes through. That would be a 19 to hit.
Use my reaction to cast shield.
Oh, look at that. So,
Yeah.
mage armor up and the shield, that makes it what, 20?
20.
Perfect. All right, second attack. Here comes the bite. I haven't set up properly. Plus 8 on this. Ooh,
Yeah,
that's a 20.
that'll
Awesome.
do it.
That'll break through the barrier and deal 2d8 plus 2 plus 1d10 necrotic damage.
That is a big hurt.
Yep, well, I felt bad.
Dealing
Oh
16
my
total
God.
damage to Praecordium.
Ow. Okay.
I will drain your bone marrow.
Your breath stinks.
Yeah. Smell it. Don't forget that if you're within 5 feet of Ghast, you roll against stench. At the beginning of your turn. I don't believe anyone started their turn within. Well, I think UA did at one point, and So I will roll 1 for posterity for Yue. She's poisoned.
Oh.
I mean, I'm within 10 feet, am I not?
5. It's 5.
Oh, it's 5. 5. Okay.
Yeah. All right. This one will try and roll a strength check to get out of the web. He actually rips himself free. Wait, what's Borf's save? DC 17. He fails unless the web has a custom thing I need to check. Nope, against spell DC, so he's stuck there. So that would be his action. Can't take any movement. Borf. All right, it's time to eat my fist, ya blithering idiot. Borf will attempt to punch, but y'all know what I have to do first.
Yeah.
Ooh, believe is it? No, I believe an 11 still a fail. Sugar honey. Yeah. 2 to 10. Nope, he's a pass, so he gets to make 1 attack. Here we go. Boom. 16 for 24 damage. He rocks the creature. He smacks it in the face, and you watch its forked tongue go whipping around its head, tying itself around its neck. All right, and now I'm gonna pull ye head off. He'll roll another attack. It's a 13, which misses. He tries to grab a hold of the tongue, but the tongue whips away and coils around his arm and throws him back. I don't want to eat your fist. It tastes like pennies. Belly pop. Also, I would have had to have rolled against the stench, but you keep going.
Sure. I am low on resources, so...
Can't save. Running on empty.
Yeah.
Running on empty.
I don't think there's a lot I can reasonably do here. That'll be on the... I guess it's the only one I can see is this... Which one are folks beating up on? It's not one I can see.
Not the one that you can see, no. You can see people like swinging at one just around the corner from you.
Where could I... The problem is I have to stop somewhere to cast, right?
Yeah, so if you are aware that these wraiths are running away, so if you wanted to move to, say, here, you can move to there without, because this guy can't make an opportunity attack and be able to cast, and this one's going to run away from you so long as no one attacks it.
So I obviously want to attack the one that folks have been going at.
You want to get rid of that dead one, Rob, so that it doesn't show.
Yeah, I will. I will just make him visible. Okay. Sorry, Nick.
Yeah. So that's targeted at the near death one.
Okay.
The one on fire.
Target the one who's near death. Wisdom saving throw. Let's hear what has made it so very sad.
I don't have a good one on this one. He's a stink-faced stamper.
What's got your tongue so twisted?
Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't mean to smell. It is my curse. I
don't want to stink.
I don't want to be stinky. Okay, so he is with disadvantage on his next attack.
All of these undead are really insecure, like hyper insecure.
They are. I mean, you're poking all of the, the sore spots.
With 4
your turn?
damage? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's as much as you're going to do with that.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Wraith number 3. Running away. When my turn as the Wraith, it just runs out through the northeastern cargo bay door. Yue is poisoned. Oh, it smells so bad.
Just cast Bless.
I already did. Bless invalid.
Sorry, Christina.
Well, this one doesn't get affected by being poisoned. Have you heard this tune before? Sacred Flame. Okay, so she'll cast Sacred Flame, which requires a dexterity saving throw. The 16 will pass as it dodges out of the way of her attack. Well, you may have avoided that, but here comes my spiritual dragon. God, I sound like a Yu-Gi-Oh character. She has disadvantage because she's poisoned. It's an attack roll. Well, apparently the second roll was even better, but 9 is not going to cut the mustard on the attack. Alrighty. Dodging at the end of the corridor. Praecordium is your turn, so the fire is spreading. Let me quickly edit that so that we are all aware of where the fire is spread to.
But like the one that he's on burns out, right? I presume.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
So, like that.
Dante's Inferno.
Mm-hmm. It's your turn.
Okay, this is actually good because he doesn't take that damage till his turn. So I'm gonna turn my attention to. Oh wait, I have to do a con save, don't I?
Yes, because he's stinky.
12. I don't think that does it, does it?
No, I believe it's a 14 on the. No,
Well,
it's a 12.
not
It's a
good.
12. It's a 12.
Oh, thank goodness.
Just.
Well, I'm about to die. Tingle tinkle on this man right here in front of me.
Here we go. Shocking Gweth.
16.
That's just enough to hit him for 3 lightning damage, which was exactly how many hit points he had left.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
wait, is he resistant to lightning?
Yeah.
I think
No,
he is.
he is.
isn't he?
He is not a wraith. He is not
Oh,
resistant.
That was the
yes.
range.
Oh
to
my
lightning
goodness.
damage. Okay, so you place a hand on him, and the electricity diffuses out on his chest and causes him to kind of like vibrate rigorously before he explodes into a stinking smoke.
I'll just be over here. I'm gonna go hide in the corner again.
Okay. Gideon.
All right, so our buddy that's now on fire, has he? He hasn't taken the damage.
No,
yet,
not until
right?
his turn.
He's going to, so
He's
you
going
might as
to.
well attack him.
Okay, yeah. In that case, would I be able to shoot like past UA? I know she's like right
Yes,
between us.
but you would be considered firing through cover, half cover at this point, which gives a penalty
Hell
to the
yeah.
roll of -2 or +2 to his AC, whichever way you want to call it.
Great. So, yep, calling it, and we're shooting. Come through. Come through.
A 15. Oh, I'm not sure what happened
He
with
shot belly pop.
belly pop there, but the shot because you're desperately trying to
It's the end.
aim past UA, and also the fire is like skewing your vision of the creature. You fire and it just misses, almost like bullet timing through the spiral of its tongue. Oh wait, you have advantage. He is restrained because he's still in the web.
Oh. Do 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 do.
Okay,
That
well,
helps.
And he's
yeah,
still
the
in
20,
there.
the
Yeah,
26
you're just
hits
shooting
belly pop.
Wait,
26
are you-
for
You didn't put the
14
target
Are
on.
you
piercing damage.
focused?
Yeah, your target was on belly pop. We can see it
I can't even
because
see belly pop.
yeah, exactly. It's
What?
funny. See it on the stream.
But yeah, that's with advantage. That's a 26 to hit for 14
Yep.
damage, and I'll keep it with fire.
Okay, keep it with fire. But you're not going to use
that
the
will
fire, right?
that will hit the
Going
teammate.
to set us
Yeah.
all ablaze.
Dang it! Because it used to be I could just do the 2 damage normally, but
Just
No, that's always
Okay.
been the rule. You've just
No.
always fired at enemies who were further away from your allies, so it never affected them.
Then yeah, it's just 14.
Yeah. You may want to
Just
consider
a
using some of those
sweet
other
14.
options of yours that you're sitting on that you don't want to show anyone.
No, I can only do that once a day, like at the beginning of the day.
I know, which is what I'm saying. You know, if you know
Oh,
what's
for later. Oh, okay.
yeah.
Gotcha,
If you want
gotcha.
to change it, if you feel like this is becoming an issue, you've got other options. Okay.
No.
Bonus action.
Yep. Shoot. Bloop.
Here we go. With advantage. Don't
advantage.
forget.
With
Oh my gosh.
advantage, that-
What the heck was that?
That was apparently ruined.
Oh my
It has
gosh,
an
what the
explosive
heck?
radius. Hits for 4 piercing damage.
Crazy.
How dare you shoot at me? Talky talk.
So it's 4 because it's not magical in this instance?
No, it's
No.
because he rolled a 4 originally, but Justin keeps rolling 2 attacks. instead
Oh,
of
it's the
Instead of
double.
rolling
Got
with
it.
advantage.
It's the double.
Got
Got
it.
it.
Because all you gotta do is shift and
Or you could
Let's
just
see.
click the plus sign next to the 9.
Mhm.
That's too much thinking. I was already up. I'm like, I'll just do it. Bloop.
I'll just keep clicking. Rapid fire.
Yeah.
Fan the hammer. Alright.
smack at him.
Yeah, 21 is most certainly going to hit for 11 damage.
And then backhand him with the spatula.
You backhand him with the spatula for a further 3 piercing.
Take that, you long tongue. I don't know.
Shut up, monkey.
Whoa.
Oh, you.
Oh.
He called us a
Oh.
monkey.
No.
Okay. What's this, Rafe?
What's a monkey?
Gone. What's a monkey?
Don't you like work at a carnival?
We have
Who said
different
they had
names.
monkeys? Yeah.
Why is your view so Taural-centric, James?
I mean, they had elephants, so and tigers, so
Lions and
Coincidence.
tigers and bears. Oh my.
Yeah. Okay, so take 5 fire damage at the beginning of its turn from being in the inflamed web, but the web burning away releases it from its restraint. Let's see who he goes for. 1d3.
I forgot to.
Actually, no, he's decided on his target because Torque attacked him
I forgot my con save.
because he's stinky. You passed. Multi-attack. 1 claw for Torque.
I cast
20
shield.
to hit. Shut up.
Oh, Torque is down.
All right, down.
Down goes
Oh,
the.
and he
Apparently
makes
he-
some food.
He makes some food as he goes down.
I don't know how I even hit that. I was not even.
We're
on
pressing
my-
buttons.
biscuit.
I'm a biscuit.
He mama birds it into Belly Pop's mouth.
Uh-huh. Okay, here we go. An attack, I believe. I'll roll a 1d2 to see if it was Borf or.
Oh, that's a
Anyway.
crit.
Let's hope it's Borf. It is
Okay.
Borf.
Oh, I'm not reacting for Borf.
You didn't react for me either. I'm down.
I have one spell. Like,
I'm-
it's... You had a second attack coming if I reacted
Yeah,
to
no,
that
I
one. You know
messed
what I mean?
That's 4d8 plus 2 plus 2d10.
It's all right, you little chicken.
Plus a 2d10.
What's a chicken?
Oh my god.
Space chicken. We got flying space
Oh,
Borf
chicken.
takes 38
smokes.
damage as the Shadowgast lurches forward and sinks its teeth into Borf's throat as its tongues wrap around his
Did
neck
it
and
take
start to
its two-
strangle him.
Did it take its 2d4 on its start?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
Is he dead?
No,
Barely
he's not. He's
injured.
just alive.
Oh, near death. Okay.
They got a good bite on me. Oh.
This is crazy. And it's all my fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we could have just gone. This is it. You guys went off the rails and you've been punished. I didn't even intend for this to be as bad as it is. You know what? Sometimes you make your own challenges. Borf will get off me, you big bastard, and we'll roll to see if he can punch this thing away.
He's not. We know he's not.
Also, he has to roll a con save because 38 damage. What is that? So, oh my god, a 19 on a con save to keep the web up.
Oh, well, I mean, it's pretty much all burned away now.
Yeah, it's gone. So the web is down. The rest of it that was on fire is also extinguished because there's no web to burn.
I'm on fire. How about you?
Okay. He will roll a d20 to see if he gets to use his battle fist this round.
He won't now because he needs to.
Oh, 17, baby! Believe in Borf. I always did. Never doubted him for a second. Take this, you big lummox! 15 is exactly on the money. That's the AC. 16 damage. He knocks this creature's head down into the ground and just pile drives it through, splitting the metal floor plates open as he goes. Ah! Nobody bites the Borf. Alright. Borf will look around, point the battle fist at the hiding Shadowghast at the end of the carriage. Yeah! I've got your number, buddy. And will fling the battle fist at him.
I think he was dodging, right?
Yeah, he is, so his disadvantage. A 14's not going to hit anyway, so that is a miss. The battle fist breaks through the door on the other side and then flies back to Borf's bracket. There we go. Good battle fist. He'll stroke it. Belly pop, you're up.
Okay, so we're going to use a spell slot to stand Torque up.
Okay.
My last first level. Rub my fins together. Make some sparks. Ah!
Oh god, that scared the crap out of me.
And then we're gonna look at this last one down here and call him a slime slurper.
Damn.
And everyone knows it.
How did you know?
That's my turn.
I'll get you for that, you stupid duck.
When he says that, I run away.
Alright, UA. Oh, I'm feeling very sick. Almost as though I'm poisoned.
Poison.
She doesn't know that.
Did she do a con save at the end of her turn?
And let me check the stench.
Well, she has to
Start
do
of
it
each. Start of each. On a successful saving throw, the creature is immune. Constitution will be poisoned until the start of the creature's next turn. She's already not poisoned because its turn came around. So she will.
Does this stench different because it's different from the other ghasts? Like they have unique.
I believe their stench actually works exactly the same way. It's just a higher DC on each one of them because they're more powerful ghasts, right?
But if you passed on the first ghast, it doesn't mean you'll pass on the second, right? Like on the.
You asking if it? No,
from last session.
Yeah, if you pass on the first one, you are immune to this creature's stench for 24 hours. So it's
Not
the same
new
as
version.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so UA will attack the now no longer turned creature. She has a bless up, as well as a spiritual weapon, which she will move 20 feet. I believe it would have been in this space, so how far would 20 feet be from there?
I thought we said it was already... Oh, she recast it.
Right,
She
and
attacked one
she
of the
recast
ghouls.
it. Yeah, she recast it. So she will spiritual weapon attack first off. Rolls a 25 to hit for 5 force damage. That connects. Oof. How dare you? She will follow that up with a guiding bolt. Shoots a coursing mote of light in the shape of a dragon towards her enemy, but it once again bears no fangs. He will run down Yue, because Yue is the one who just attacked him. Such pretty flesh.
Borf is so lucky.
Oh, thank God, I was gonna there.
Oh.
Right. Yue takes that attack for 14 slashing, but she pops shield. She has to roll a Constitution saving throw to maintain the bless. She doesn't have advantage because we took Prodigy as the variant human feat. Here we go. Oh, that rattled on the 1 for a second on my screen. So she passes on the second con save. Now I shall taste your skin. You'll bite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, you know what? Shouldn't he have had disadvantage?
On the first attack, yes, you're absolutely right, because you called him a slime sucker.
Slurper.
Slapper, he rolled even better on the second roll. Okay, an 18 will also hit UA. This one will deal 2d8 plus 2. Sorry, Christina, I might kill you here while you're not on the session. That's an 18 damage. UA is pounced upon and falls to the ground as her neck is ripped open. Yes. Cleric down.
Bruh.
Pray.
Hi. I'm going to draw on the last of my magical reserves as a bonus action to turn 3 meta magic points into
Second level spell slot?
a second level spell slot.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And
After doing so, I'm going to step around the corner. Do I have a clear shot here, or?
yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to aim at him with Scorching Ray. Consume the spell slot, and then... Oh, it's happening, baby.
There's the Scorching Ray.
Oh, it's happening, baby. Oh, last one doesn't go for it. But that's some pretty good damage, though.
Okay, so
17.
24 and a 23 to hit for 9 and 8, totaling 17 fire damage.
Get away from her! And
I will.
Yeah, come and get me!
Slappers his
around the
tongue at
corner
you.
again.
Don't have to threaten me with a good time.
Yeah.
Gideon.
I'm gonna move down 5, 10.
This little gap here is difficult.
Do we lose Bless?
Okay, so 15.
Yeah, Bless is down.
Oh yeah, I still
It doesn't
hit
affect
with
any of
those,
your
right?
attacks, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, times like now, I'm so glad I had one spell slot left. I'm gonna look down to UA and say,
We need you up, friend. Come on, buddy.
and I'm casting Cure Wounds.
I as UA choose to die rather than be healed by a man with this voice.
I think we're all in agreement there.
Mm-hmm. We would all choose this fate.
I mean, y'all said villain voices, so I'm like, okay, let's go. Let's do it.
I mean, you've definitely made me hate you.
Good.
roll your Cure Wounds. Let's see that.
Well,
Good
it's only
healing.
6, but it's not better than nothing.
That's right. Cleric reactivated.
Give her a nice little thumbs up because I do not have that much health as well. I'm gonna move.
Okay.
So
15.
5, 10.
20,
There it is.
Yeah, all the way back. Okay, talk.
Well, we know that he's going to go defend UA because that's what he would do.
What a man.
Well, I mean, it's just... You can't hurt her! And he will recklessly attack. $24 for 8 damage. And then backhand. But I wouldn't get reckless on the backhand, right? It's only on the first attack.
Oh, you don't have to be raging to reckless. I forgot, right?
Yeah.
No, you don't. And also, when you reckless, you get it on all attacks on that round.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I couldn't remember on that one.
Yeah.
I'm like Ashley Johnson. I don't know how to play a barbarian.
Whoa. True, though.
Come on. She knows that.
There we go. No, she knows. She'd be the first to tell you. Okay, 8 damage. on the first attack, 2 on the second. You're ripping chunks out of the Shadowghast.
Yeah, that's all I can do. That's it.
Okay.
Suddenly my ears feel like new sounds and environments.
New battle music, yes. Alright, this is my jam. Time to get Borfy. Oh, look at Borf go, he's on a run.
There you go, buddy. There you go.
Go, battlefist. Thwack.
Oh, nice.
Let's go, Borf.
Punches him in. That's near max. That's 1 away from max damage. Hits him so hard with the Shoryuken uppercut that he decapitates the final Shadowghast. Shoryuken! And with that, combat is over.
You know, Borf, if you'd have done that
you're going to say to me, but what about the Ghast? What about him?
Borf, if you'd done that earlier,
You
I
mean
wouldn't
the
have
wraiths,
half of a limb hanging
actually?
off.
Whatever. Actually.
I
probably-
propose
look,
a
I told you,
tactical
she just-
retreat.
She just needed a little warming up. She's already now, the juices are flowing.
I propose we stop those
Borf, you're
juices
bleeding everywhere.
and tactical retreat.
Oh. Alright. Let's take a breather.
Out of
All
this
right.
cave.
Alright, everybody. And Borf turns to the camera. We're taking our 5-minute break.
Alright.
So we'll take our 5-minute break quickly before we do. Thanks for everyone who's been in the chat today. We love you. And also shout out to our anonymous gifter for the 5 subs. If you feel like subbing and supporting the channel and all of the production of everything, please do.
And Black.
Share this
thank
with
you
your
for
friends.
The Prime Black.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Black. Thanks for the resub.
All right. Well, we'll take our way to break and see you guys back shortly. We are back now.
What up?
Hello.
That boy. It those boys. We live.
And Cleric Bot 4.0.
Yeah, me. Hello, Cleric Bot. You know, guys,
Actually,
I really got hurt in that combat. I think I'm gonna sit the next few encounters out. You enjoy Cleric Bot shutting down.
I don't think
But
that's
what
how
will
it
we
works.
do without your spiritual weapon?
Come here and let me heal you with the spell slots I have remaining.
He'll talk.
She's gonna heal Talk for 2 healing words, 1 at first level, 1 at second level. There you go.
Yeah,
so
so
now
we should
people-
leave the cave. For sure.
Alright, well we'll go around the corner and we'll sit down and we'll have a little I got some jerky. Can I have some jerky?
How about maybe your house?
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a bit of a walk away. That's like 20 minutes from here.
I mean,
Don't
I
want to
think
go too far.
I think just outside the cave should be good.
Aye, just so that we're looking across from it in case anything comes out, we can run away.
Yeah.
Party takes a short rest and nothing comes out of the cave.
So, wait a minute. I got 10.
15 total
15
from
total.
UA.
All right. Well, while we're doing a short rest, the Torque will actually hand out snacks.
Here we go.
Mmm.
Talky treats.
Yeah.
Are these the temp HP snacks?
Hold on, chat. Let me block. I have to pop this out. I had it closed earlier, so I apologize. My sheet pops up for a brief second there. These will be the. Where's my feet? Should be my the treats. Here we go.
Sorcerers don't get, like, anything back on a short rest, right?
No, they don't.
Yeah.
Part of short rest, I cook special foods and or hand out the special treats I have. And every one of you, everyone is going to get, at the end of the short rest, any creature who eats the food and spends one or more hit dice to regain hit points regains an extra 1d8 hit points.
Oh. Okay, so I can take back one of those hit dice.
What?
Oh, this is the short rest thing, not the temp. Okay.
No. With 1 hour of work, or when you finish a long rest, is when you get the treats.
Gotcha.
So if he was spending his short rest working, then sure, but he wouldn't get a short rest if he was working, right?
Well, you could have treats from this morning.
He could. Do you have treats from this morning?
Yeah, I always bring the mama's cookies with me. That's what we've kind of played it.
Okay.
But
Okay. You want to hand out some mama's cookies as well, or are you going to keep those for later?
Cookies.
no, I'm handing them out.
Ooh, give me some cookies.
Okay.
How many temp HP do we get?
1d8.
No, temp HP.
Yeah, it's the last bullet on your.
Yeah, it's the last one.
Oh yeah,
Chef.
you get. Well, everybody keeps rolling, and I was trying to read it.
Two.
Everyone's
Plus
desperate
two.
to heal up.
2 hit
Temporary.
How many treats do you have though?
Oh, I can carry
only-
up to 6.
Okay.
Because it's 2 plus, it's plus my, or 4 plus my constitution, whatever. I carry treats.
Okay. So you're giving everyone, including Borf, a treat?
Yeah, Borf can have a treat.
Oh, these cookies look great. They smell as good as Jeremiah's muffins.
You've had Jeremiah's muffins too? Wow.
I did when I used to live in a crystal sphere far away from here.
Who would have thought?
I wonder what Jeremiah's doing now.
He
I hope
works
he's well.
at a hotel, like, on the other side of the moon.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
He lives in this city?
Yep.
And I haven't had one of his muffins in years?
Yep. The gardens or something. I forget the name.
Why does nobody tell Borf anything?
Lofted Gardens.
That's the one.
All right. So is the party going to return back to the front of the cave? Because
Sure.
that's where we would have to restart this from. Okay. Just hold yourself still
Are
there.
you moving me?
Justin, I'll
Oh.
move you over. Okay.
Thanks.
There's all
Alright,
these
let me
dead
just-
bodies here.
Yeah, I mean, those bodies aren't going to clear themselves up.
I'm out of spell slots, so from now on I will be performing as a melee bard.
The Beak Blade.
This is it. What's the name? What's the actual name of the Beak Blade again? They've got like a special name. We should
We
get
put
the
it-
law right here.
I thought it was. I don't know. We put it in as Beak Blade.
Yeah, but they're called. Let me find it for those of you who are not familiar with the
Scissorlips.
Beak Blade. It's called a Weegar. Spelled Weega. Weegar.
We go Wednesday.
Mario hates Wiggers.
I'm not comfortable with that naming convention.
Same.
That's what
Like-
Nintendo
like
of America
careful.
said.
They said.
Careful.
This
They
was a
said-
Wiggler.
They said, "Do you like Waluigi Wednesdays or Wigger Wednesdays?"
Oh my God.
It's an actual tweet. Look it up.
Yeah,
They actually legitimately tweeted that.
Yeah.
They screwed up.
They definitely did. And we will not let them forget. All right. All right, back on with the charge.
All right. So should we go in all careful like, or Just gonna go in all guns blazing. I'm ready. Oh, look at me. I'm ready to go.
I don't know, but maybe we should watch ourselves and not set ourselves up to get pinched.
Looks at Precordia.
Yeah, I'm staring right at James right now. Like
On the screen.
Listen. Maybe. I mean, I did just put it out as an option. You all agreed to it, so like technically, it's all of our fault.
But Dylan, you're the evil mastermind.
I already said might be. What else do you want from me?
I'm sorry. I don't mean to make you upset. Well,
Say it again.
Say it again.
Might be.
Well, he just ran off.
Yeah. Take this kind of disrespect from my minions.
Oh,
You know,
you've made the boss mad.
This lich probably doesn't have any flack from his undead servants, huh? Huh?
They were too scared.
Wait, before we should listen. This is our door that we there's a piton in.
You jammed it in way too hard.
Well, we're way ahead of you.
Alright, what's going on with this cool big sword?
I don't know.
May I inspect it?
Go right ahead.
What do I roll?
You can roll a smithing tools check. I don't know why Borf's telling you this.
Hey, well, what if I don't have a smithing tool check?
Then you can roll me a flat intelligence check.
Right.
Can I help him? I'm smart. I know things.
I don't need help
Ooh.
from minions.
He's gone full Dylan. Never go full
But
Dylan.
if I'm the evil mastermind, then I'm the evil mastermind.
Oh no, I think his giant head's about to explode from his extreme intellect.
Tell me everything I must know about this sword.
Okay. So the blade of this shattered sword is made from a very distinct material. You believe that it is quartz. The handle is fashioned from electrum and wrapped in a dyed red leather.
I mean, that's why it broke. It was made out of quartz.
Exactly. You think that this was a display weapon, not for actual use.
How much do we think the
All right.
electrum handle weighs?
Probably weighs a
might-
good 20 pounds. It's tarnished a little in its age,
Yeah,
but
I mean, it might be pretty valuable.
yeah.
20 pounds
Could
of
be worth
electrum
it,
is
yeah.
probably pretty.
Yeah, mount it down and mint your own illegal coins.
Right. It's time to confront this evil mastermind with my own villainous intellect.
Alright, give me 2 seconds before you open that door.
Never.
No, please.
Where are the things that were here earlier?
They ran away. They're too afraid of me. Dylan the villain.
Okay. You want to open the door?
Tremble in fear, for I, Dylan, have arrived. I push the door open with a flourish.
Okay.
You're on my turf, punk. Now scram!
Alright.
Even
Before
looks
you,
scared too.
hopping around like mad is a emaciated, gaunt, sinewy undead with pale white skin, liver spotted, and breaking and flaking off into strands in places, wearing a full, like, pinstripe conductor's uniform, complete with a soot-covered hat. And he is, like, punching and jamming all of the levers and buttons at the front of the engine, and, like, hollering and messing around. And as he's going crazy, you see at the head of this of this engine, like this ebbing and pulsating black singularity that just looks like it's kind of like consuming the head of the engine, like it's drawing it in, but then it elasticizes back. It's like this black portal is pulling at the fabrics of space and time themselves.
I closed the door.
Yeah, you closed the door.
I turned around. So, did you guys just see that? What do you think, Borf? It looks like he's gonna, like, teleport into another dimension or something. We could probably just leave, right?
It looks pretty crazy. I don't know what's going on in there. Let Borf have another look. All right. Borf's gonna roll an Arcana check to see if he knows what's going on.
Right, can I also do that?
Yeah. Let's both do it together.
Actually, we'll put our minds together. I'll just give you advantage.
All right, here we go. With advantage. Why can't I roll with advantage? There we are.
A 24.
Thankfully, my superior intellect is here, so I'm able to tell you that you're doing a good job.
I think that's a planar crossing. Whatever he's doing on that ship, he's creating a passage to another realm.
As I suspected. So, Borf, here's what I'm saying. This guy's crazy. He's probably gonna go to another realm. So that means he'll be off your property, right?
Or maybe that's the portal where these awful things have been coming from. And unless we close it, they're gonna keep coming back.
Possibly.
Well, he's quite well dressed.
Excuse me, Mr. Conductor.
Perhaps he's a reasonable man.
Tickets, please!
I have your tickets right here.
Well, all right then.
What do I have in my inventory? Give me a minute.
Belly Pop will walk up and hand him a handful of old ticket stubs.
Oh, wow, look at this. Here you are. Easy peasy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tickets.
Okay, he'll take a ticket puncher and he'll punch them and then hand them back to you. Have a nice journey.
I got a quick question, Conductor. Where are we headed?
Oh, we're heading nowhere fast. Mm-hmm.
What seems to be the holdup?
Oh, I don't know. This big and shit ain't moving, but I'm trying. I'm gonna get it going somehow.
Wow, this is not what I was expecting. No diggity. He seems to be one of your people.
I was thinking the same.
My people.
We don't sound
What do you mean?
like.
What do you mean, my
jeez.
people?
What do you mean, my people?
And that is how we got canceled.
You have the same dialect. I must say, it is rather similar.
I don't know what you're talking about.
See, like that right there. That's what I'm talking about.
He can hear you.
That right there's a very clearly a Laren backwater accent, whereas his it's from one of the moons of Everon. Very different.
Voice of angels, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Dylan, what you think we gonna do?
Still figuring that out. Alright, you, Mr. Conductor. I'm going to have to ask you to turn this train around, for we need a ride. And we have paid for our tickets.
Well, I'm trying. Maybe you've had some fuel. This puppy's all out.
What kind of fuel does this puppy take?
Oh, I'm gonna need some jarred lightning.
What did you just say to me?
Jarred lightning.
Don't know what that
I think he
is.
said moonshine.
No, jarred lightning.
It's starting to get really hard.
Gideon, can you translate, please? I mean, Giddy,
no
whatever your name is. No diggity, that's it.
No diggity. Can I do a check on that to see if I even understand it? 'Cause I don't know.
Can I roll a linguistics check on this man whose accent's too corrupted?
What the hell is jarred Latin?
Jarred lightning!
Jarred
lightning!
I thought y'all were. I didn't realize you were
I
struggling with
couldn't figure out what he was saying.
It's like, are
Jarred
you losing
Latin.
your minds?
Does it have to be inside of a jar, or could I just put it right from the source, baby?
Oh, well, if you can do that, then that's even better than the job.
Right. If I do this, will we open a planar rift into some terrible place, or are you gonna actually get us out of here, out of this jam we found?
No, it will take you down to the destination. It'll be, it's a magical place.
Alright, can I do an check?
Yeah, go for it.
This is like
I
the
don't
worst
care
boom
what you
hour.
say, but
You're looking at this dude, and he's
Oh,
clearly insane.
Okay, this guy's insane. Is there any control panel? Can I put this baby in reverse?
Again, this would be a Tinkerer's tool check, which you're not proficient in, so you
Right.
can roll me a flat intelligence check if you wanted to look for
Well,
yourself.
I am the evil mastermind, so I know all things.
I
like
never asked
this.
for any help. These are incredibly complex machines.
Damn it!
The magic used to power them is unknown to you.
Alright, no diggity, could you take a swirl of these controls, see if you know how to turn this puppy around to our true destination, which is not into the shadow vortex?
I can give it a try. Let's see. Crack my fingers. And you know these goggles about to come down. You know it.
Oh, here they come.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
heck,
got
they're coming.
Son. And I want to cast guidance on myself.
Alrighty.
Some of that
As
vibes
I-
like 1980s police like crime
Yeah.
show here with this music.
This song is called Robo Western by Kevin MacLeod.
Gideon flexes and his shirt like busts open.
He suddenly has like a massive like tuft of chest hair exposed.
No, that's not my best.
Oh, let me help you with that.
You have
Oh,
advantage because Borf is
Much
also
appreciated.
an artificer, so he is proficient
Yeah,
in
he
Tinkerer's
is.
tools.
Oh no,
Damn it.
that's
See, y'all should have let me just roll it again. Y'all should
That's
have just
the late-
instead of doing a little
that's-
plus.
that's the lightning conduit, and if you're connected to that,
And he gives you a +4 to your check, so that'll be a 20, which is exactly the number needed to figure out that this is indeed a lightning rail that is beyond operational standards, but with the right materials, it would be able to be repaired. He is not completely insane in his desire to acquire some sort of electrical source of energy, though, because that is in fact what conducts the lightning rail itself and allows it to move. That is
I
one
can
component
put-
that is missing.
I can do the lightning. Can you figure out whether or not we're going into a shadow vortex if I do the lightning? Can you figure that one out? Put your big heads together.
Okay. Well, in conjunction to you figuring, you will figure out this is a portal. You can roll a history check to see if you know anything about portals of this nature.
Can we skip the check and just go to flipping switches?
You can start flipping switches
Oh.
as soon as you want, Nick. I'm not going to stop you from flipping switches. Okay. Yeah, Precordium. Do you want to run through your mind palace?
Oh, always. I think Gamelon would be the one who
Perfect.
knows about this, right?
Mm-hmm. So you cast your mind back, and you're standing in Gamelon's curio shop, having a conversation about the practical applications of meta magic, when his shop door chimes open, ring, 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 and in walks a bald-headed gentleman, with pale white skin, a furrowed brow, and a mean mustache and goatee combo. God, it's almost like I shaved on purpose for today. I should have shaved my head too. He leans forward and tisks his tongue. Still selling knockoff merch here, Gamelon. Oh, Mordenkainen, I didn't expect you to be here today. Yes, you see, I just returned from a ill-fortuned trip to the mists of Barovia. Is that so? How did you find yourself there? Well, you see, I sought out a special shadow crossing, one that ebbed and flowed with a grey mist infused to it. And then it swallowed me up and stole away my mind. I had to escape.
I definitely hope that never happens to me.
You would know that this is a special shadow crossing that will take you to a domain of dread.
Nope, we don't want to go into that magic portal right there. No, sir. I've heard awful things. Can you turn this puppy around?
This is a one-track train, honey, and its destination is bound for the great city of Escovia.
Wherever that is, we don't want to be there.
Oh, you already bought a ticket, silly.
Refund.
All right.
Right.
Reach into his pocket, and he puts a bunch of fingernails in your hand.
Thanks. Can you turn the train around now?
Well, you can get off. I still got other passengers back there.
Right, Borf. You're welcome to put lightning into this thing. I think your battlefist does a lot. It can do that, right?
Yeah, but I gotta get rid of this cookie, guys. So you say
Well, you can
summoning people through a shadow portal? This is gonna be a pain in my backside forever.
You can put your own lightning in here and go on that journey if you want. We should get off of this train.
I don't want to go. I want to kill this thing. Hey, you crazy bastard!
I think he's beyond our capabilities, my friend.
Ever you stop what you're doing, I'm gonna cave your head in.
Well, that would be abuse of a public servant, sir.
You're summoning demons and devils, you crazy lark.
And Borf is going to start punching the Lich in the face with his battle fist.
Let's go. Also, I don't care what you say, but this is my new favorite NPC.
Okay. And yeah, he's just like caving his head in, and he won't fight back. He's like, "This is an abuse of my liberties. Stop! Make him stop!"
Kill him so he stops talking.
Borf just
This is awful.
until his head is paste, and then his body turns to dust and is siphoned up into the Dread Crossing, which then closes.
Oh.
That
All
was
right.
easy enough.
I'm glad that's done with. Thanks for
Yeah.
your help, everybody.
Well
that was a
done.
little disturbing.
What do you mean? I was an undead.
But he seemed like a nice man.
Look, I had a friend once, alright? He was made of metal, and he told me the undead are never to be trusted.
What does the metal have to do with?
I don't know. We never figured that out.
I don't get it either, Bellybop.
Alright, well, job well done. Let's go get this Spelljammer you promised us. That's
So-
what's promised to me in the deal that I made with the bankrupt cartel. Grr.
Oh,
What did you
yeah.
say, Nick?
It's all gone. All of the stuff was gone just with him getting killed.
The portal disappeared, and the creature itself is destroyed and disappeared.
Were any of these things that he was messing with up here even functional? He was just flipping knobs and stuff that don't.
They could be, but they are in incredible disrepair. You believe that he thought that it was, just a few flicks of switches away from working, but it's nowhere close to being operational. He was clearly deluded and maniacal.
Okay.
There was just something so hilarious about seeing his token and hearing your voice go, "This is abuse!"
Yeah. So again, don't forget that Gideon told you that this guy is famous for jacking lightning rails, which are full of people, and crashing them into buildings, like committing huge terrorist attacks. So, whilst that may have seemed incredibly brutal, you have to remember that this creature has a capacity to cause great harm to others.
I mean, those are just accusations, Rob.
Yeah, we have no proof of that.
Where's the evidence?
Torque's
He's still my
picking up
favorite
the
NPC.
I still love him. The silly voice excuses any crime. All right.
I'm grabbing the giant handle.
that? All right, you pick up the electrum handle. Good. It's worth a pretty penny.
Torque has an idea of what he's going to ask Gideon to do with it.
All right, well, back to the Borf cave. That's what I call my bachelor's pad.
Oh, I bet. So, now that we cleared him out of the way, where do we pick up this fancy new Spelljammer?
We'll go home and we'll have some beef jerky, some
Don't like the way you're dodging all of these questions, Borf.
some
Nobody
jungle,
said you, for the record.
some jungle water, and then we'll have a
Jungle juice?
conversation. Yeah, oh, my favorite.
Airport jungle juice? Oh boy.
Airport jungle juice.
Appy.
So, Borf will keep stum until we have all returned to his shack. Party returns to Borf's shack, lets you all in.
Oh, make yourselves at home. It's really late. I imagine you're all quite tired.
Yes, indeed.
But we still need
Yeah,
to know what the thing is.
Yeah, you keep dodging the question. It's almost like you don't want to tell us that you're going to back off from the deal that you made with us.
No, I'm not. I'm not backing off. I'm just, making
Sounds like there's
sure
going to
I'm
be a
right.
hiccup, like a...
Oh no hiccup. Just
thought.
a wee,
No, I don't have to
bend
wee.
in the road. You see, I don't have the Spelljammer.
Right. It's
Why
over
not?
at a friend's house, and you're gonna walk us right over there, right?
Right. Unfortunately, I owe someone a lot of money, and he took the Spelljammer away for reparations and all that stuff.
Okay. So he took my Spelljammer away for your debt. So now you owe me a Spelljammer, correct? Is that the line of reasoning we've gone down right here?
Just when I thought I was out, they dragged me back in.
Pray, should we
I suppose
reenact
that's
what
the
happened
case.
on the lightning rail.
No, we don't
Yes,
we don't need to do any of that villainy. All right, I'm a villain too. We're all villains here. Okay. Look, I'll take you to he's got a scrapyard. It's right next to mine. It's much more successful.
My God.
Is this guy?
Alright.
Wait a minute. Is he conning us?
Yeah, that's inside him. What's he up
Torque
to?
thinks he's just lying to us, and with the one, Torque obviously now just thinks he's telling the truth. He seems legit to me, Prey, and Dylan, and no Boogity, and Darkwing, Nightwing, Chicken Wing.
The Darkwing!
Yeah.
You think that what he's telling you sounds mostly plausible, Gideon, but he's clearly hesitant to come forward with everything that he's hiding.
In that case, I think you're full of shit.
Whoa, what happened to the voice? that voice is so much more menacing than the other one.
The true reveal! The real villain of our group is Captain Gideon! And I point towards Gideon.
The double reveal. That's some real villain shit right there.
Yeah, for you see, I was his body double. Would be targeted instead of Gideon.
Wow, you guys really have this whole villain thing figured out.
But now that you know, we must kill you.
No, come on. You'll never find the Spelljammer without me. Come on. I'm the only one who knows how to break into Rube's house.
In that case, I'd say it's about time we paid Rube a visit.
Alright, okay. One more thing. I said that his stockyard's way more successful than mine. That's actually because this is also his stockyard, because he's my landlord and I just rent this place out. So if we could do this without Rube finding out, that would be preferable.
Got a question for you. How exactly is one scrapyard more successful than another scrapyard?
Oh, I mean, he manages to sell more stuff to people.
He gets more junk.
Well, I mean, he gets probably the same amount of junk, but people give him better junk than they give to me.
He's got huge junk.
Also, if he finds any nice junk in my scrapyard, he just takes it.
Belly Pop, you sure this is the junkyard you visited?
I've never been to a junkyard. First time.
Well, you said you dropped Spelljammer off here, right?
Well, someone at the cartel did.
So I'm confused. Sorry.
Yeah, so let's just say, if this is another wild goose chase, you might need a second mechanical fist.
No. This is it. This is for real. I'm telling you, this is the truth. Rube came, he saw this nice, basically completely intact and functioning Spelljammer, and he said, well, he didn't say it, but, he has his ways of communicating.
Did you make a copy of the keys?
Spelljammers don't have keys.
The doors have.
Some doors do have keys, but no, I didn't. He took the keys. They kind of left it here, and then as soon as they left, he came over and he took
Well, I mean,
the whole thing.
you're great at making barricades. I'm sure you could just replace the locks, can't you?
Oh yeah, that's what I do. I'm Borf, the barricader.
Yes.
Alright, so we're gonna go to Rube's. We're gonna break in. We're gonna find out where that Spelljammer is, and everybody's gonna be happy, and Borf's not gonna lose another arm. Oh, perfect.
Before we go,
Aye.
maybe we might want to take a rest. I know time might be of the essence, but I could use a little bit of my resources back personally.
Aye. I mean, I'm all tuckered out too. Mi casa is su casa, so kick up a seat and take a pile of laundry and make yourself comfortable.
I'm just gonna go sleep on the ship.
Wait, you have a ship?
Yeah.
Can I sleep on your ship?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Understandable. Have a lovely day.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna stick here and make sure he doesn't hightail it in the middle of the night.
You don't have to worry. Borf's got nowhere to go. This is my law.
How far is the ship?
It's about 10 minutes outside of the
landed on
compound.
the outskirts, right?
Yeah, exactly. All right. So, for those of you who want to take a long rest on the ship, you take a long rest on the ship. Gideon, I don't imagine you're going to stay up all night to watch Borf, but you wait until he falls asleep, and he does. In his pile of dirty laundry, you can take this considerably well intact chair compared to everything else in his pigsty of a house as your place of rest and take a long rest. Torque, are you also headed back to the ship to sleep in your hammock?
No, Torque is going to take laundry and fashion a hammock just on the outside of the doorway, so that the guy, if he tries to leave, he's going to run into Torque in the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
He said we could take
My
laundry.
man Torque.
He's going to leave the way that we got in.
Climb up the chimney.
That's right.
What are you doing? Are you staying in his house, or are you going back to the ship?
I tell Precordium to have Fudge and Bucket bring my things.
Right. I'll let them know. I'm gonna go sleep in a real bed.
Okay, so Precordium and
Yeah.
Yue are the only two who head back to the ship. Yue goes up onto the ship all quiet.
What's up,
And
Celestian? How goes the guarding?
garden good. Trinoid still here. Liz back.
Liz, how was your trip?
Huh? Trip? Oh, yeah, it was fine.
Did you steal anything good, or...
I don't steal anything.
Listen, we're villains. We can talk about this together.
Wait, you're cool? I thought you were kind of a narc.
Well, I mean, sometimes. But right now I have the mask on, so let's talk freely.
Oh, cool. How long have you been wearing that mask?
For quite some time.
Damn,
It's quite
you should,
grown
like,
on me.
think about it for an hour or something.
Sure. Sounds like a good time.
Roll a persuasion check with Gliz to make him think
Alright.
you're, as they say, on a level. Yeah, 16. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Right
Alright, don't-
here. You're down here because I'm higher than you, you know?
Alright, don't tell anyone else, but I found this.
And he's going to hold up a purple crystal that is shaped like a kind of like an 8-sided or like octagonal column that's pointed at its tips. It is purple, glowing, and at the either tip there is like a conduit, like a wrapping of like copper wires that then trace off down into a box, which is made of adamantine.
Is that a bomb?
I don't know. I haven't
Alright.
figured out what it does yet.
And he like bangs it on the floor of the ship.
I don't think it's a bomb.
It doesn't explode.
Right, well, you have fun with that.
I
Enjoy
will.
Your newfound goodie. I'm gonna go to the kitchen and get a glass
Okay.
of water, and then I'm gonna go to my bedroom.
Okay,
And
as
I'm
you're
gonna-
as you're going into the kitchen, you pass the helm room, right? Because you have to go down
Yeah.
into the helms room and then down into the kitchen. You hear, "Whew, da, 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 da." Got him.
Oh, yes, it's in my Spelljammer helm!
Haruko sits up and turns, looks, crap, and she sinks down to try and hide.
I heard you. Fear my wrath, for I shall tell Captain Gideon of this.
No, please don't tell Captain Gideon. I was just sitting, you know, I was comfy.
What shall you do in return for my silence?
I'll do your chores for like a week. 10
I
days.
demand eggs of the over-easy variety for breakfast tomorrow.
But I don't know how to make those yet.
I demand it!
Okay, I'll ask Tor. You're being really scary right now.
I'm always scary, that's my secret! Precordium's gonna stomp off.
Okay.
Who was that?
He's become unhinged. Precordium unhinged.
Yeah. Dylan has taken over.
I get my glass of water. And I walk
drinks
into
it
my room.
angrily.
Oh, I walk into my room and I walk up to the egg, which I have sat on my sofa. And I say, I don't know how this works, but here's some water. And I pour water on the top of the egg.
Water trickles down and dampens the sofa below.
Pat. Good night, Mr. Egg.
And I'm gonna go over to my bed, sit down, and lie in bed with the mask still on, like looking up at the ceiling.
Okay. Do you fall asleep with the mask on?
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh yeah. Okay. In the meantime, Fudge and Bucket, I assume you told them at some point in your tirade, like, go see Belly Pop right
Yes.
this instance. Bring him his things.
Fudge and Bucket, I demand your appearance in front of me this instant.
They scurry in and kind of fall over one another as they make their way into the room. They have like a little
Cool.
slap fight with each other, and then they stand to attention.
Belly Pop has demanded that you bring him all of his items of interest for a sleepover.
Fudge and Bucket nod, and then scamper off back into...
The
Belly Pop
deluxe
room.
sleepover!
Okay. Belly Pop a moment later, Fudge and Bucket come flying through a boggle portal. Once again, they kind of trip over one another and then stand up and stand to attention in front of you.
Do they have my whole chest?
Yeah, they brought the whole chest.
Okay. I mean, we're just getting ready for bed.
Okay. While you're getting ready
Pull
for
out a
bed,
toothbrush.
We'll pull out a hammer and nails,
uh-huh.
and in the corner, one of the corners, we'll take laundry and we'll start making a little nailing laundry into the corner to make a hammock for Fudge and Bucket.
Mm-hmm.
And then Belly Pop will pull out his like moo pajama. It's like a pillowcase basically with flipper holes. And it's blue and white striped, baby blue stripes. And then he has a matching little like, it's almost like a Santa hat without a ball, but same matching blue sort of stripes. And then he'll pull out littler versions and he'll peel off Fudge's suit. Well,
Do
Fudge
they
and
have
Bucket.
buttons in the back so you can fold it down for the trapdoor in the back? Or
Yeah, of course they do.
yeah,
Of course they do.
And
The butt flap.
We'll
Yeah.
shimmy the closet and the boggle into their same matching little outfits and put their little hats on them and sort of straighten them up, And then we'll lay them in bed on their new hammocks and sort of like this all takes like an hour. And we'll like tuck them in, And if there's any like food bits around, it doesn't really matter what. We'll just grab scraps and like sprinkle them on them.
Some jerky.
It's like, they're like fish. They're like.
And then I'll start making my nest.
Okay. You'll snuggle down for sleep next to Fudge and Bucket.
Well, they're up above. I'm on the bottom.
Yeah. Right below them. Okay. Gideon, you're sleeping in the chair. Talk is protecting. And you'll get a nice long rest. And I want to say this, it will have no effect on the remainder of the session, but you will also be gaining your 5th level.
Oh, nice.
Yes, let's go.
5th level time.
Some of y'all get some.
Except for UA. UA doesn't get to level.
She has to wait one session and then she can level.
Yeah, just to catch up.
With her 5th level, did she start getting one fang coming in?
Just the one. All right. All the way through the night, Precordium, you have peculiar dreams. Some might call them nightmares.
Yes, they should be dreams of me ruling this world. What kind of nightmares?
So in your nightmares, you kind of see a clock just like swinging in a dark abyss, tick tock, and then a door appears in the darkness behind you, and you like walk over to it and open the door, and as you do, the mask seller leans forward and he gleefully and almost maniacally cackles. And as he does, his face starts to melt. And as his face melts, it like turns into a mirror in the mantle of the doorway, and you see yourself stood in the doorway, and the mask that you wore to bed is not a mask anymore. It's actually melded onto your face. You look like a scowling, grizzled demon. Check yourself, and you and your reflection in total sync with one another before your reflection like smashes the glass and its demonic hand comes forward and it starts to choke you, at which point you like wake up.
I thought this was supposed to be a nightmare.
It was just getting good.
Okay.
That was
Alright.
a wild one. Maybe I shouldn't sleep with this thing on anymore.
But you, in doing so, have attuned to the mask.
The Dylan the Villain mask.
That's correct. Okay,
And now you will never again sleep without it.
Oh boy.
pretty much. Okay.
Permanently attached to you.
So with this mask, you gain the following benefits. You have to be attuned to it in order to do so. Once per day, you can use the mask to cast a particular spell. Let me quickly check, though, in my notes that it's the correct spell.
It's bless.
You can cast Summon Lesser Demons
Ooh, baby.
once per day. In addition, whenever someone attempts to check your alignment, they see it as chaotic evil while wearing the mask.
Yes. Because that is what Dylan is.
Ridiculous.
What they don't understand is that when I put on the mask, I am chaotic evil.
Exactly. So there you go. That's what the mask does for you.
Thanks. I'm sure there's no other bad things.
Mm-hmm. Not a single other bad thing.
Dun dun dun.
Sweet.
Okay. So you wake up in the morning. Everyone who is in Borf's house sees that Borf is still asleep. When you wake up, his foot is like twitching out of the laundry pile.
Torque wakes up in the morning and steps outside, and he just takes a deep breath.
Okay.
Well, this is awful stench here. Gideon, we need to wake up. I don't have breakfast for us.
Okay, buddy. Happen to have any more of those snacks from the other day?
No. Well, no.
It's all good. Well, the ship's not super far away in case you want to grab something to eat.
No, but we have to go find our friends.
True.
Do you think, with, like, your ability to make things, this handle that's here and then this that I picked up, you could maybe make me a new spatula?
I
I mean, I
think I
know
can probably
we don't
put a
have
thing or
anything
two
to melt
together.
it down or anything, but I just thought maybe, you could do something with this. That's why I grabbed it. And maybe I can get a nice Electrum grill top so I can cook on.
Let's see if I can maybe fashion a little something up. So you have the handle, and what other pieces do you
I
have?
just grabbed the handle because the other parts were all quartz, but the handle was Electrum and it was wrapped in red leather, whatever it was. So I just picked that up.
Tell you what.
I don't know how big
You
the
run
piece
over
was.
to
It
the
was-
sh-
He said it was like 20 pounds. So I figure we could make a
Yeah.
spatula and
It's
probably
heavy,
a
yeah.
grill top,
Tell you what. if you want to run on back to the ship and try to maybe grab something for breakfast, I'll look around the scrapyard and see if I can find any materials that can possibly make a new spatula. I'm guessing you want a bigger one, correct?
Yes.
I see.
We don't have to do that today. But I know we have to go get this thing, but I just want it in your mind.
Gotcha, buddy. And I mean, I got a few minutes for our friend over there wakes up, so maybe some fresh air will do me some good. Well, fresh air than inside of here.
Well, don't forget to wake up the chicken. And Torque will run off to the ship. Let's go get everybody wake up.
Y'all were outside, right? You said you went outside.
I stepped outside, but I was just in the doorway. I just kind of hollered back a little bit, you know.
While y'all were talking, Belly Pop has gotten up and woken up Fudge and Bucket, and is in the process of shimming them into little spandex, like pink and blue spandex outfits. And then he will don one himself with the help of Mage Hand. You know, because Flipper, it's hard to. You don't have any digits to grab stuff, you know, so you gotta. And we will be doing our
every day.
Our morning calisthenics.
Doing their exercises. Gotta keep spry and limber. Amazing. Imagine this little penguin in a spandex outfit.
And Fudge and Belly Pop faces Fudge and Bucket and makes them like do the motions with him.
Door size.
Amazing.
Door size.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Look at your warrior's pose. Oh, that's amazing.
So are you all headed back to the ship to collect Praecordium?
I am. I don't know what they are.
I'm going to take a little while, look around the scrapyard, see if I can fashion some sort of gigantic, huge spatula.
Okay. You believe you could do so with your special super secret room that no one else is allowed to enter, but it would take you a considerable amount of time.
Fair.
It'll take you a few days of work to, like you could spend your evening activity like slowly, like smelting and then forming the spatula, imbuing it with magical essence, that type of thing. But it would take you some time.
Oh, good. So long as I can get the materials while I'm here.
You have everything you need in the. Either like cumulatively, you have 20 pounds of electrum, so that's plenty of metal to work with, and then you have like leathers and other small screws and such in your workshop already. So you would have the necessary components. Essentially, how this works is you need like a gold values amount of components, and 20 pounds worth of electrum is a lot of gold's worth of component right there. So
cool.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. So Talk, you wander back to the Artermis, and Praecordium, you've probably woken up already. Are you donning the mask today, or is it off?
No. I'm not in need of Dylan's services. I am Praecordium, the lovely ship's captain. I mean, helmsman.
There's a mutiny.
When you wake up, you see that the Belly Pop's bedroom door is left slightly ajar.
I'm not opposed to snooping. I'll poke my head in.
Okay. You poke your head into Belly Pop's room, and you see that 2 of the floorboards have clearly been removed.
Not going to snoop that far.
Okay.
Are they sitting there like they were just set aside?
They've been removed and then piled up next to the hole that was made. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll
What did you do?
I'll close his door for him, and I'll head down to the kitchen.
Wait a minute, real quick. Just whose room was Belly Pop's before him?
Gliz?
What?
think Gliz
Rob.
was in there.
Rob,
What?
DM,
What?
Our illustrious DM, whose room is now? It was Belly Pop's before he arrived.
I'm sorry. Can anyone understand a word Ryan's saying? I don't think
Okay.
He's coming through loud and clear. Loud and clear. I heard you.
I mean, it was Glizz's room most recently.
Yeah. Okay. I got it.
There may have been someone else in there before Glizz,
Mhm.
but
Yep.
most recently it was Glizz. I can't remember who was in there before Glizz, honestly.
It's
been
Torx
a
making his
long
way
time.
up. Does he see the Chutnoid just sitting still tied up over there?
Yeah, still tied up, Celestian guarding it.
Okay.
Morning.
Morning. I've got to get some food for us and wake the rest of them up. I'll be.
Oh, it was just.
Celestian hungry.
I'll cook some stuff up real quick. It won't take me long. I'll get Haruko to do
Alright.
some stuff. So.
Haruko runs up to you and grabs you by like the sides of your arms. Talk. She's like stretching all the way across to grab you. Talk. I need to cook over easy eggs.
Okay, then do it.
I don't know how.
Oh, all right. Well, come on real quick. Let's get these things going. Just start bring the eggs over to the stove. We'll get the flat top going. All right?
Okay.
Just sitting there patiently.
She keeps like eyeing Precordium every few moments. In
I
the
think
fear.
Captain will be here any moment.
She sprints into the kitchen. Breakfast
I'm
gets
sitting
made.
at I assume we have like a little counter bar or something.
Yeah.
I'm sitting at the bar watching her cook. I was like,
He could be here any second, and I haven't had any over easy eggs.
We've established there's a window that goes from like the kitchen into the dining area. So there's a like a pickup window.
Yeah, so you're hanging in the pickup window. Everyone gets fed. I don't think we have to necessarily draw out everything that's eaten this morning. You do the, unless you wanted to talk to the Chutnoid again today.
I don't. Yeah, we can talk. Torque needs to talk to the Chutnoid simply because of the fact that he wants to try to see if he can use his incense and his mat and sit in front and talk because he thought he was close last time and he knows that the guy literally told him this would work and he was on the way that he had to do this.
Okay. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, fudge.
it's getting high as fuck.
That would be a 9er.
Yikes. Yeah, so as you sit in front of the Chutnoid, just continuously
I don't like you said yes.
pain keeps yelling, "What are you doing? Stay away from me! I'll kill you!" And you can't focus on anything other than this angry, rageful Chutnoid yelling at you. Eris keeps apologizing. "I'm sorry, he's particularly strong today."
No, it's all right, Eris. Here, I snuck a few snacks for you, please.
Oh, thank you. Oh, over easy eggs, my favorite.
Yes. But, all right. Well, we'll talk soon. I'm sure. I've got to figure out how to do this. That guy told me that the incense would work and help me get my mind clear.
Just keep trying, Talk. I know you can do it.
You will always fail.
I don't like you.
I hate you,
You're not very nice.
and you're ugly.
And he'll just walk off.
Okay.
I'm not ugly. I'm just an ape.
I'm very handsome for an ape. Okay. Have you
I
guys
was
ever
the
seen
king of
that
the
very
pond.
handsome? You ever seen that very handsome Japanese gorilla? If you haven't, just
Yeah,
search handsome Japanese gorilla.
That a lot of women really liked.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
pretty handsome.
He's Haram Bay, am I right?
Oh, boo!
Wow.
Nailed it.
Get him out of
Nailed
here.
it.
I like
At
this
least
guy
I
in
wasn't
this.
in my other
Started it with
voice.
a pun, and he comes late at the end with a pun. Way to go.
Mhm. All right.
Hey man, clutch.
Just looks like a normal gorilla.
Be so photogenic. Okay. Yeah, he does just look like a normal gorilla. Okay. So Precordium and the rest make their way back to Borf's after breakfast, bringing some food back for Captain Gideon and Belly Pop, as well as Fudge and Bucket, who is probably done with his Dowa size by this point.
Yeah, I mean, I would have invited our friend to join, you know.
Are you going to go wake up Borf?
I mean, he needs to get his ass up.
Okay, so how do you wake him up?
Door size.
With my flipper.
Okay, you start shaking his leg.
No, I slapped him in the face.
Oh, well, you're going to take the laundry off of him because he's currently buried beneath his laundry with just one leg sticking out.
Assuming he... Well, okay, then yeah, that's a context clue.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so are you going to unearth him and slap him across the face?
Yes.
Okay.
Good morning!
Who are you?
Oh! You don't recognize me! I am...
Mm,
the Darkwing!
why is there a duck in my house?
Never mind that. It's time for morning exercises. Come.
Are you threatening him, or are you just trying to encourage
No,
him?
I'm helping him up.
Okay, roll me a persuasion check. Just to see how he reacts. Oh yeah, he likes polite young men who help him stand up. Very respectful of your elders, yes. What is this? What are these? What are we doing?
Here, get dressed. I don't think I have anything in your size, but...
Okay. I'll start pulling on clothes that are way too small for him.
I'll put him in the largest pair of, stretchy stuff that I have. Okay. I think his midriff is still open because it's not quite long enough.
His belly's popped out, yeah.
And I'll line him up with Fudge and Bucket in a row.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And he's
You're getting
trying
it!
Desperately to keep up and understand what's going on. Who are these other people? And he'll point at Gideon and probably Talk and Precordium arriving through the door as you're doing the exercise.
Ah, you're confused because everyone had a secret identity. I'll just go about as long as you want, Rob, pretending that this is all just like normal.
Yeah. So you're acting like this is all normal.
Are you all right, Borf?
Who?
Oh, no. Don't be playing stupid, because playtime's over.
But I'm having fun with duck playtime.
He's really getting the steps down.
We can have some more duck playtime at another time, but
No,
now...
I actually think there's something really wrong with this guy.
Are you a friend of my son?
What's wrong with you?
Can I do a medicine check on this man?
Roll a medicine check. Okay, an 11. There doesn't seem anything physically wrong with him.
Does he take off the
Nothing
arm?
physical, but definitely something mentally wrong. He's a completely different person.
Where's my hand?
For the next 10 minutes, I want to ritually cast Detect Magic.
Okay. So you ritually cast Detect Magic. I imagine once the 10 minutes are done, you start pinging it off, trying to find magical auras and what types there are in the room. The only magical aura emanating from him is coming from the gauntlet. And you cannot pinpoint the aura, like its type. It seems like every few seconds it changes to a different type of aura. Evocation, abjuration, illusion, enchantment, necromancy, all of them represented in this one gauntlet.
That's a lot.
I'll relay that information to Precordium. You might have a point there. The only magic I'm really detecting from him is from that gauntlet of his that might be having some kind of effect on him.
Possibly, or he's just old and is having a crisis of some sort.
I'm still with it.
What's your name?
Mason.
God.
This is a puzzler, isn't it?
Oh.
And on that bombshell, please don't sue me, Jeremy Clarkson. That's where we'll end the session.
God, Rob.
You just got
Bam.
Borfsoned. You just got Borfsoned. Alrighty. Well, thank you everybody who came to watch today, and for those of you watching this later on, we appreciate each and every one of you for supporting our D&D endeavors. If you enjoyed the show and feel like you want to support us in a greater and more wholehearted fashion, please follow and like, share, all of those good things. And if you have the financial means to do so and feel like doing so, please subscribe. Maybe even throw some biddies our way if you feel so inclined. Besides that, don't forget, on the 20th episode of Spelljammer 'Tis of the Moon, we are going to be conducting another charity special. But for now, we are going to have to love you and leave you by taking you all on another ride of the raid. Today, I think we are going to go and raid into Gambit, who are running a campaign for their community Discord. Alrighty. Well, we'll see you all there in just a moment. But one last time, we bid you all a good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Until next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.